niggas, hurry up. Go in there, buck them niggas, and get the fuck out. And don't be playing. Dog Kane, you hear what I'm saying? Kill them niggas and get the fuck back so we can stab out. I'm gonna be chilling right here.
Hey, nigga, I wanna know if you ready to do this shit. Is you ready to do this shit or what, motherfucker? And don't be acting like no pussy when we get the fuck out there.
All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know is trap. All I know. Live from the 215, this is Trap episode 16. I'm Geechi Geechi here with Chisiano and Davi Jae. What's up, niggas? How y'all going?
What's up, baby? The one and only. What's up? Talk to me, my man.
Yeah.
We in the same.
What you doing that shit as a pause, bro? You whistle or some shit like that?
We got our man.
Bad joint, just a bad joint.
We got our man, our little bro. We seen this guy grow up from what, 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, from like fingering pussy to actually getting pussy.
Exactly, until we seen him grow up.
Yeah,
from
X videos to X rated, you know.
Right, and now he's a solid young man. Got everything popping. He got a music group that he's with. I want you to actually, like, you know, I want you to plug.
Did he say he want to plug nothing?
I'm saying I want him.
That nigga said no. He put him on the spot. 2 minutes in the podcast.
No, because I want him to get his shit out there because my man, he gonna take off. Like I know this shit gonna take off. So I want you to plug your shit.
Oh man, RTM man, get used to that. Related through music. My guys at my nigga Loot, actually, yeah, I mean that's what he go about. My fault, but Loot, Thugger, myself, Davey, and my bro Ocho as well, bro. We definitely doing big things in the city right now.
When did the first single drop for y'all?
TBA.
That's cool, but it is called Secret Admirer.
Yeah,
for everyone out there. So check that out. What's your where can they find you at on social media?
Oh man, you can find me at on all social media at Davi Jae. That's DAYVIJAE, DAYVIJAE.
Does your music group, y'all got a page? Like
no, actually,
no, y'all have one. Okay, cool.
Have like kind of individual pages right now.
All right, cool, no problem. Well, yeah. I actually wanted to get that out the way first, first and foremost, because like they doing big things, man. Like honestly, so. You know what I mean? Like, we just want to spread the love, you know.
Oh, man, I appreciate that.
That's pretty much how they go. But let's get into, first and foremost, wait, I want to say this. I want to also give a rest in peace to, you know, Bushwick Bill. He passed away over the weekend.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Legendary figure in hip-hop, legendary Ghetto Boys group. I believe he died from what I think he had cancer. I believe.
Cancer, yeah,
he had cancer. So, yeah, I just wanted to give him a quick little moment of silence. All right, so. No, I didn't. No, really though, because he like I said, like Bushwick Bill, like mom playing tricks on me and shit like that. That even
was
from
he the small one.
Yeah, he's the you know, he was the smaller guy.
The nigga that was on Martin.
Yeah, the one that was on Martin.
Yo,
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know who the fuck you were talking about.
Yeah. You had to Google him.
No disrespect. No, I just didn't know until you said. I'm like Bushwick Bill.
Yeah, Bushwick Bill. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he was an icon. Like that's what I'm saying. Like he was really a staple. You know what I mean? For
it's crazy because him and Tommy going. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah, him and Tommy both are going. That's crazy. And that was a legendary like scene between like with them fighting and shit.
Yeah, shit was funny.
That was crazy. Yeah. But I wanted to start the show off with we're gonna do One's Gotta Go. You guys ready?
Are you really ready?
Are you ready?
Let's get it.
Are you ready? Everybody around the world.
Are you ready?
Hey, Steph. You want some dick tonight? AEW's getting on my nerves. I need to let off some steam.
Nah, but let's
Cody smashed my throne. I need it back.
All we ever do is these damn Triple H impersonations and shit. Nah, but I have a few here. Now we're gonna start off with One's Gotta Go, and for everybody that's not aware of what One's Gotta Go is, we're gonna give you two. We're gonna throw out two options as to like which one you're gonna pick between. Well, not even you, but as an audience, you can also go along with it. But us here on Trap, we're gonna we're gonna eliminate one of the two options. So we're gonna start off with Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. Which one has to go?
Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network. What about you?
Cartoon Network.
You got all that, which is about to come back out again. You got
They revamping that?
yeah,
That's crazy.
You got Kenan and Kel, Who Loves Orange Soda. You got the Rugrats, Doug Funny. Come on, you know what I'm saying?
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Ooh, Wild and Crazy Kids.
Right.
Are you afraid of the dark?
Are you afraid of the
nigga?
dark? Yeah.
You bitch scared of the dark, nigga.
I'm cold. Yeah. Are you afraid of the dark is my shit. What else they had on there? They had
Nigga, everything. Cousin Skeeter.
Your Cousin Skeeter.
Yeah, man.
That's where we first seen Megan Good. Remember, she was on Cousin Skeeter. That's where she got. I believe Megan Good got her start on Cousin Skeeter.
No.
Real shit.
Friday, nigga.
On Megan Good?
Yes, nigga. She was at the fucking ice cream machine, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
The ice
shit.
cream truck.
Right.
With Big
She was an extra though.
She wasn't. She had lines, nigga.
Line, yeah.
She had a line.
Like, oh man,
Little girl number 3.
nigga, that's a line, bro. She got
Dog.
a check.
She had an ad lib. Like
Nigga, she had a line.
she had a punch in.
Nigga, she had a line. Real talk.
I forgot about that. I'm glad you brought that up. But
Nigga, I'm a fucking hood movie historian.
I am too, but I forgot about Megan Good on that. But I'm just saying,
No, I mean that was like probably
she got her big.
started doing her thing. Yeah.
That's when the world really like seen Megan Good, like white audience too.
What the fuck was on there? Oh, Wonder Years was on there.
Wonder Years was on there.
Yeah, Wonder Years was on there.
I don't know. I don't remember that. My memory is pretty vague with that.
Yeah, Wonder Years.
They had Salute Your Shorts. Y'all remember that?
I don't remember.
You
that.
remember Salute Your Shorts?
No, that show how old you are. I don't.
Salute Your Shorts came out around the time Legends of the Hidden Temple came out and shit. Like a few years before that.
I don't remember that.
Y'all remember Double Dare 2000 and shit?
Ooh, yeah, Double Dare.
Yeah, it was all came out around the same time.
Damn, they had fucking bangers on
joints.
that joint. They had joints.
So-
Not to say that Cartoon Network's my shit too, but it was
Boondock, Space Goes.
Cartoon. It was like cartoon.
You remember Space Goes Coast to
Tom and
Coast?
Jerry, Tom and Jerry,
Yeah, Scooby Doo.
Tom and Jerry. You had Looney Tunes. You got a lot of shit on there. Adult Swim on there too.
Adult Swim. Yeah, you had
but I gotta go.
Jones as heavy as anything.
No.
Johnny Bravo. Y'all never liked Johnny Bravo?
Yeah, but like, yeah, I
Oh
fuck with
shit.
Johnny.
What
he
you call it?
was-
Cat
he
Dog.
was trash. Cat Dog was fire.
Cat
no,
Dog
Cat Dog was on
Nickelodeon.
Cat
Nickelodeon.
Dog.
Cat Dog
Yeah,
was on
Cat
Nick.
Dog was on Nickelodeon.
Cat Dog was on Nick. So was Pinky and the Brain.
And Eddie.
They had Ed and Eddie on that was Cartoon Network.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a
fire.
classic though.
But we're all in agreement that Nickelodeon was that shit.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty though. Let's get down to the.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Yeah, let's get down to
We're gonna switch it up for all the freakianos out there. Doggy style or cowgirl? Which one has to go?
Obviously, Cowgirl gotta get the fuck out of here. Ride that bitch on out the door. You're
It's obvious.
sure.
We're all in agreement that cowgirl has to go.
Get off me.
Cool, we can move on.
Especially if your bitch light.
Right. That shit corny.
Bitch light, yeah. You almost hit almost any bitch from the back with fat ass.
Do you also, real quick, do y'all also feel like that, you know, with doggy style, you're more in obviously control, and then with cowgirl, she's more in control. So would you do? Doesn't
It depends. It depends if you fucking back. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck back.
Right.
I mean,
But for the most part in doggy style, you're pretty much the dominant one.
it depends because sometimes bitches be throwing it back. You know what I mean? Same
But
time.
I like to dominate. I'd rather just like,
I
but
mean, you definitely can run down.
you know what I mean?
You talking about when I picked up the phone the other day? Yeah, the doggy style.
Yeah. So this man, I called this dude, and all I heard was, yo.
Round of applause.
I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, bro, we gonna do the pod? We gonna, yo, bro, coming back in 15 minutes. I'm like, dog, you sleep, dog? What's going? No,
Yeah.
I don't know what
Run
was
down,
going
run
on,
down.
dog. Yeah, but you know, nevertheless, though, he
listen, man.
got it in. All right,
Listen, man,
so
I'm freshly engaged, man. I'm fucking. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all the couples out there.
Congratulations, too.
Thank you. You get your bitch. Don't get complacent with your bitch. Keep running down on your bitch, nigga.
Congratulations, for sure, without a doubt.
Fuck your bitch like she's brand new. Like, I mean,
And you said that y'all the date for the wedding is what y'all are shooting for next year, around this time next year.
yeah, June 7th.
That's gonna be fire.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fire.
Kind of lit.
Let's move on. I'm gonna save the nitty gritty joints for.
Nah, we gotta get into it. All right. We got some. All right, get some quick jumps out of the way. It's gonna take some time.
That's what I'm saying.
All
I'm
right,
gonna throw the little drinks out there. Pause. Vegas or Miami? Which one has to go? Because I know you've been to both places. Me and Dave haven't been to Miami yet, but I have been to Florida though.
Why don't y'all go first and then we revisit? Because it's kind of hard for me to say. It's kind of hard for me to say. It's hard.
Okay.
Vegas is lit. Miami was lit. I didn't do Miami the way I wanted to, but I'm going back.
I think I would have to still choose Vegas. Vegas is just a different. Even though
know.
I haven't been to Miami, but
here's the thing: Miami nights is the shit.
I heard, but
You know
so
what I'm
are
saying?
Vegas nights,
No,
though,
it's
dog.
different. It's hot as shit in Vegas all day long. When you go to Miami, it's like it's that feel good breeze. The city lit up. You got the beaches. You know, the bitches is like half naked, like to the T. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got the strip clubs is fucking ridiculous. Vegas strip clubs are not that great. They're like ran the fuck down.
No, we went to Little Darlings, and Little Darlings. Shout out to Little Darlings too in Vegas.
Here's the thing: you can't really shake and move in them Jones. Like it's like
That's not true.
it's like
That's not true.
They charge you by the second out there. Like
They charge
like
you by the
ridiculous. It's
Yo,
like ridiculous.
I was
out
getting a
there.
lap dance, bro. This was when what was that song that M and fucking Drake it was M
Why are they
Drake
playing that song? That's what I'm saying.
M Drake
Why are they playing that song in there?
forever
Why are
yeah.
they? Why you gotta
Yeah.
whatever?
can't put
No,
that in the shit.
No.
What Drake say? First name,
Last
last
name,
name,
greatest.
yeah, first name ever.
You can't get a lap dance.
Can't get a lap
shit.
dance to that. Just for that, Vegas gotta go.
Yeah, gotta
You
go.
go to fucking Miami, you don't stop, pop that pussy, dude. Bitches walking around the whole coochie out everything like that. Oh shit, bitch, I see your other
Yeah,
lips.
they
Oh
play-
shit, ma, that's a good joint.
They played that shit in Vegas. And
Listen, yeah, they drawing for that.
I think
Listen, it's
I was
different.
getting like they only played it up to probably like I forget who part it was. I
If
think
you
it
want
was
to party all night,
macadamian some shit.
that's drawing.
I was gonna lap dance the fucking like
How
M
much
like
was
spitting
that?
fast.
And how
and
much
shit.
was that?
It was like $20.
That's ass.
It was like
That's how you get charged.
no, it was 30.
Dog, it was $30 and they played the verse. They played half of the verse.
They only played half
That's
of
what I'm
the
saying.
verse.
Dog. I told they, hey yo, Dave. I told they charged by the second out there. No, yo, you could finesse if you got
It
that
was
shit on.
terrible.
If you got that shit on in Miami, you kind of can finesse. Like you can finesse and get a whole dance out of the joint for a dub at least, like the whole song or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, it was a
but
bad
the bitch
joint.
might like you.
It
You
was
got
a
the
bad
bottles
joint.
popping, the bitches might like you. I don't know, it's just a different vibe. I know
Right.
for me, probably Miami. I'm a more jet ski type nigga. You know what I'm saying? I can't get on no jet ski.
I'm looking
It's
forward
hot
to
as shit
that.
out of Vegas. You can't do shit in Vegas.
Sand
But smoke
dunes.
weed. Yeah, I'm
Sand
not.
dunes,
I'm not going to the fucking desert.
Zip
and all that
line.
shit. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. The nigga said he got a lap dance to forever. The joint that was on the Sprite commercial. It was like half a verse, and they paid $30.
That's how it go.
Them bitches upsell like a motherfucker. They say they charge you a rate, and then it's like gratuity, and then it's like a tip on top of that.
Here we go. Some shit. I'm sitting there like,
She was making it clap.
her lap dance was
was
light
light.
as fuck,
Yo, them
bro. That
shit
shit
was
was
light out,
MC
Vegas.
light, bro. It was
Listen,
light,
the
like-
reason why they so light is because them bitches, the real money is in them fucking you. Like, it's not about
That's real talk.
them dancing. It's more so
But see, I
about-
wasn't going that far, Pop.
No, I get
I
that.
couldn't
But
do it.
what I'm saying is, them bitches is ran down. They giving you bare minimum because the whole thing is to take you back and fuck. And that's the game.
Yeah, Pop. I ain't gonna lie. I barely even wanted to fucking lap dance, to be quite honest with you. And then on top of that, it was 2 forever. I forgot what the fuck came on after that. I don't know. Like, some nut shit. Something crazy. So,
These bitches is acting crazy. What's the next joint we got, Jim? What's the next joint we got, Jim?
the next one we have is Puffy or Suge Knight. Which one has to go? And I know how we talked about this off the air.
The nigga that fucking ran a nigga over and said he's legally blind. like he's like lived to be 50 and then he wasn't legally blind until he ran a nigga over. Like that nigga right there gotta get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
he
And you feel the same way, Dave?
Why?
you gotta go, bro.
Why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because niggas was already established before they got to him. There's only one person that wasn't established, and that was Snoop Doggy Dogg. And after one album, Snoop was trash. Let's just be completely honest. For the most part.
That's
we're
not-
gonna come at Unc like that, man.
Yeah, that's not true.
Hold on, that's my fucking guy right
Every
there.
I'm just kind of like
He said,
I did listen.
my name.
I did no because he had Doggy Style and he also had the Godfather. Not the God. I'm sorry, the Dogfather. That was all under Death Row. And he made some of his biggest songs.
yeah, bro. Doggy
None of
Style's
his
classic,
albums come close to that album. He has
Bro.
dope singles? Yeah, it's
Bro.
dope singles.
Doggy Style dropped under Death Row.
That's what I'm talking
Excuse me.
about.
Listen, the Godfather. I keep saying the God. I'm sorry. The Dogfather dropped.
What singles were on the Dogfather?
Listen, I'm just going off albums. The Chronic, which is one of the biggest fucking albums of all time.
I'm not saying that. I'm not disputing. That's not his album. But I'm not.
We're
disputing.
talking about artists under Death Row. That's all we're talking about.
My point was, it's only one artist that was built on Death Row, and it was Snoop Dogg. And after his debut album,
Everybody took off once they got to Death Row.
No.
They did,
niggas
bro.
was already selling platinum.
But once once Pac got to Death Row, bro, Pac took off, dog. He took off.
No.
Yes, he did, bro. Although Pac,
no.
don't get me wrong, I'm not discrediting anything Pac did because I love Pac's prior music to him being on Death Row. But once he got to Death Row, bro, Pac became who Pac was at the top of his career under Death Row, bro.
The nigga was number one. The nigga was number one while he was in jail for a crime that he did not commit before Death Row. No,
bro. The nigga
No.
got out, dropped a double CD, fucking All Eyes on Me. That's a double disc. Then he dropped Machiavelli right after that.
Bro, he was already Pac before he got there, bro.
He
was selling millions.
Bro, his persona switched, bro. The nigga sold 2.6 million albums,
He
bro.
was selling millions of albums.
Not
prior
at that,
to
not
going
at
there.
that
Same thing-
stature though, bro.
Same thing with Dre. Dre was responsible for fucking NWA. And it's like he already.
I ain't gonna say he was responsible.
Listen,
he was a part of
You're
a collective.
giving too much.
man.
You're giving too much credit to a nigga that cherry picked talent and fucking aggressively stole talent from other labels and used all type of fucked up gang tactics just to get them niggas to his label.
Strong on them niggas.
Come on, bro. Like, come on. You're giving this nigga too much credit, bro. When a nigga like Puffy, we want to have Mary. We want to have Jodeci. We want to have Big. We want to have fucking 112. We want to have Mace. We want to have. I mean, the list goes on, bro. We wouldn't have fucking Ciroc. We wouldn't have a lot. We wouldn't have a lot of shit. We wouldn't have fucking what's his nigga award he got? Nigga got mad shit, bro. Like, no, I'm always going.
I'm just talking about in the music industry. I'm not necessarily talking about all.
But the rules of the game, if them niggas is gone, you take everything with them. We'll lose all that shit. Fucking puffing them niggas changed the landscape of everything, bro. When them niggas came out with they shit, bro, niggas started copping Versace. Niggas started doing all types of different shit. Nobody has impacted the game.
I can't say
more than Puff. Maybe Hov.
I don't know if I can't say in the 90s that Bad Boy was a bigger record label than Death Row, bro. I can't.
Hey, yo, hey.
What's going on right now?
What's going on? Yeah.
Oh no, y'all keep talking, but you sounded fucking crazy with that statement, bro.
Yeah, bro. Listen, they both was top. You know what I'm saying? Like, they both was top. But here's the thing, like Puff Puff did more than Puff was involved way more than what you call it.
Let me
was too busy fucking hanging niggas
let me say this though. Let me say this. All I'm trying to say is that I'm not saying that Bad Boy was underneath Death Row at that time. I'm just saying that I can't say that Bad Boy was like Death Row was doing their thing in the 90s just as much as Bad Boy. They were like 1A and kind of like 1B at times.
And Death Row was always 1B. Puff was doing too much. Puff controlled the radio. Everything that came out.
Yeah, bro.
All that shit, bro. From the R&B.
I can't say that. Dog, I can't say that, dog. I can't. Bro,
it's in the history books.
Bro,
it's
like
there.
I said, dog, the Chronic, dog, the Chronic drop.
You talking about 3 rap albums. You see what I'm saying?
They're monumental rap albums, though.
Fucking both of Big albums are monumental. Big is arguably the greatest rapper of all time. Who's responsible for that?
I mean, we talked about.
Who's responsible for that?
Listen, we both talked
Who's
about
responsible for that?
Puff.
All right,
but no,
I digress.
It's nothing to digress from because if that's the case, then you're putting Biggie over Pac.
I always put Big over Pac.
Yeah, I do that.
I do too. I'm talking about lyrically. Lyrically, I put Big over Pac. But as far as like stature, like icon status, I don't know. You can't take that away from Tupac, bro.
They don't have nothing to do with fucking Suge, nigga.
I'm talking about an artist. I'm talking about just the pure artist.
Let's stay
Pac
back
was a better artist than Biggie, bro.
Let's stay back on the topic of hand. The topic of hand is Suge or Puff. I'm gonna always rock with Puff over nut ass Suge. That's it,
bro.
Now, can we get to the real shit? Can we get to the real shit I've been wanting to get this shit
Okay.
off my chest? The last final one. Because you said it was
Mario.
Oh, we still Mario
or Sonic.
You go keep dragging this shit out.
It's a no-brainer, man.
Yo, nigga, Mario stays, bro. Sonic
Mario
gotta go,
stays over
bro.
Sonic. I disagree.
This nigga tweaking.
I'm not tweaking. I disagree. I'm a Sonic guy.
Them niggas dropped the game yesterday.
Nah,
Mario gonna beat Sonic every time. It's a way bigger
They
saga.
got Game Boys that's just dedicated to fucking Mario.
Nah, I take Sonic. I take Sonic.
I still
over.
got that joint somewhere, but I gotta find that joint, nigga. That shit was like the best time in my life. Fucking Game Boy, you need go to bed. All right, go
Genesis,
upstairs, take
Nintendo,
Game Boy, the little
Nintendo
hand
64,
joint.
yeah, all that shit.
I had that shit on
But
your
that's what
sheet.
But it's like y'all sweeping Sonic out of the way, like, oh, it's Sonic.
Sonic dope, but
no,
it's
listen.
Yeah.
But for both game consoles, like around that time, it was like Sonic was the best game for Genesis, and then for Nintendo 64, then it was like Mario and shit.
Sega.
All right. Bro,
That's I'm just saying, like,
that shit
Sonic
was
ain't
lit.
nothing to just sneeze at. Like,
we talking about
Sonic's
we talking about the Mario.
Sonic
We talking about
classic,
Super
bro.
Mario,
Mario's
dog. Like it's like, come on, it's apples and oranges, baby.
Bro.
I
I
think
don't know what you want me to do,
I think
Pop.
I think I'd take Sonic over Mario.
That's like,
Bro, you
that's
not
like a
playing-
skinny bitch.
I'm
That's like a skinny
Mario.
bitch and a fat ass, Pop. I mean,
I'm keeping it a bean.
Oh, what you want me to do?
So y'all want me to get to the
Yes,
to
finally.
Well, I don't know what the nitty gritty is.
The
but
nitty
I'm
gritty
excited to hear it.
is the hood movie part.
I'm excited.
the Menace to Society or Juice?
I'm gonna always go with Menace.
Over Juice, you bugging.
Yes. How am I bugging?
Oh, no, you told me you was going to try. You told me you was going to school me about why You said Juice was about one guy.
For the most part.
It wasn't.
The whole movie revolves around fucking how crazy Bishop is.
Yeah,
And how everybody shook.
Juice was about, I'm going to actually school you on this. Maybe you should watch Juice again. Juice is about 4 guys who are actually really innocent guys. None of them have no jail records. None of them are really into anything like street related. They became that way. Honestly, it's about 4 close friends.
They didn't become that way.
Listen, yes, they.
One nigga turned
listen,
that way.
listen. It was 4 guys. It was 4 guys who were fucking thick as thieves. Who was close, like real close friends. The thing is, it was like they were surrounded by a bunch of like wolves out there, and so basically they were on some shit like, well, you know, we have to. Bishop did want to pretty much, you know, move into the space of operating, and like we need to get some juice in order to, you know, basically get some respect. That's what juice means. So these were 4 friends who were close, and Bishop was the one who pretty much like the turning point. Like, let me just say this: the turning point of the movie was when it was the bar scene. If you remember, Blizzard, the crazy ass dude, he stuck the bar up and he made everybody strip down. He had a shotgun.
You look good.
Exactly. You take your clothes off slow because you look good. Him. The turning point of Juice was right there. So basically, they were trying to go about getting juice. Like everybody was trying to go about getting juice in a different, like in a specific way. They were like, well, look, you know, we need to do this, and we need to take these types of steps in order to actually get some respect. And Bishop was like, nah, fuck that. This is our opportunity to actually get some juice. And if you remember, the classic line was when they was in Still's mom's when they was in the living room, and Bishop was like, what did he say? He was like if we would have backed him up, he would have still been alive. And then Q was like, I'm paraphrasing. He was like, if we would have backed him up, it would have been what did he say? If we would have backed him up, it would have been 5 niggas dead instead of 1. So Bishop's whole mind frame was, let's go this way. Like it's like everybody else wanted to take the high road, but Bishop wanted to take the low road in order to get some respect. So it wasn't always just about Bishop. It was real quick. It was real quick.
I didn't say anything.
No, because I know you want to chime in, but
I'm chilling.
But basically, what it was for real, Juice was pretty much about 4. It was like 4 guys. They all had different paths. Everybody had like, you know, Q was he was into music. Still was like just like a clown.
That ain't no path.
No,
I'm just there.
I'm just saying it.
And the other nigga got banged.
No, Raheem was like, actually, he was like a young parent, and then Bishop, he was just like really he was kind of like the throwed off one. He became that way, because that's what I'm saying. Like Bishop wasn't always just that way. Like he became that way because he got sick and tired of the nut shit. And he like, yo, we need to take a different route.
But listen, it was only like 1 or 2 scenes of it. To me, the whole movie revolves around Bishop. That's just what it is.
He was the star of the movie, but that's not what the whole narrative of the story was. It was really about 4. It's like it was really just 4. It was really 4. Like I said, 4 friends. Pretty much, it's like how are like now that they're at some sort of crossroads. Like if we go, like I'm going to go this way. I'm gonna take this path. I'm gonna do the music thing. You know, Q was a DJ. Raheem was doing what he was doing. Bishop
wasn't doing shit.
He was a father though. That's what I'm saying. You're a father. That's like us splitting up and you like, yo, I just want to be a family man. Like the other boy. What's the fat boy? You talking about Still?
Yeah, Still wasn't doing shit.
Still was. I don't know.
Raheem got banged super fast. I don't even remember him being a parent at this point.
Right. He was a
Only
parent.
nigga that wanted to do something that was actually like in the mix was Q. It was just that nigga was trying to be a DJ or whatever. But them niggas wanted to rob a bodega, like it was some money in the bodega or whatever the case may be.
It wasn't even about that. That's the thing, because if you remember, Bishop still killed old man Quilez. Even like they got the money and
Bishop is on some nice
he
shit.
wanted respect. That was his way of getting respect. So that's the thing. That's why I said it was like they all had different paths. Like they were all on like different paths, and it was like they were thick as thieves at first. Then it was like everybody started splitting up and going different ways,
Bro.
So it was like it wasn't just the narrative of that story. It wasn't just about Bishop crazy ass, bro. It wasn't just that. It became that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bro, that shit wasn't on for 10 minutes and Bishop was already drawn. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, fucking Menace to Society started off with Samuel L. Jackson in the fucking crib partying. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas was chilling. Yeah. A nigga disrespected him. He shot this nigga right in front of everybody in the fucking party. Bro. That right there lets you know that Kane is that storytelling from the beginning, from the rip, shows that Kane probably got that gangster shit in his blood in him, like to a certain extent. His fucking pop just banged the nigga. A nigga came fresh from jail at that. He ain't bang like no random nigga. He ain't on no shit like that. He banged the nigga that just did like hard time. He said, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna kill me, nigga? Pop that nigga right then and there. Then you had Old Dog, wild as shit. He fucking shooting niggas in the fucking bodega.
Bull, bro.
He drawn. You got the bull. You got what is it? Harold. What the fucking nigga?
Yeah, his cousin.
You got his cousin Harold. You know what I mean? This nigga, he a fly nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas hating on him, whatever the case may be. Niggas stroll up on him, banging for no reason. They had to go back and retaliate. He didn't want to retaliate. He wasn't really with that shit, but it was in him. At the end of the day, his man pushed him. That scene that we put in front of the Joan. You know what I mean?
Put at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. Then Wax is some OG killer type nigga. That's they old head telling them niggas, schooling these niggas how to be gangsters. Then you got these other niggas hating and shit because he ended up trying to fuck with and then the storyline with Jada Pinkett and her being a single mom cause bull her nigga, you know what I'm saying, doing shit in the streets. And Kane looked up to him. Kane ended up fucking his bitch and being with her. Like, that nigga, this is real shit going on in this joint. It's mad shit going on in this joint. Then you got my man, the Muslim brother, like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga that, he pro-black everything, Sharif. He pro-black everything. Then you got the bull Terry and shit, Terry, a football player. Yo, man, they had bodies. It was shit going on in this joint,
but
bro.
All that I'm trying to say is that both movies was really about being impressionable,
but one was better.
I can't really.
No, they both was about respect to a certain extent, but you kind of seen the trend. You seen the transition. The transition. You see, you planted seeds from the beginning of the movie, seeing that his pop was a certain way, so you always know that shit was in him. And then but he had his grandparents. His grandparents on his ass. They raised him and shit like that in the middle of the hood. So he kind of had morals at the same time. But when it came to certain shit, he would lose that shit. And it shows throughout the movie. And it showed that, how niggas be treating women, et cetera, et cetera. That shit came back to bite him in the ass.
So you telling me that Bishop showing up at the fucking repast after he was the one who actually fucking killed Raheem and actually hugging his mom, you telling me that's not no real like stone cold shit like that? That right there should give you the chills already.
But that's one nigga. My fucking what you call it? Lorenzo Tate, when the nigga rolled up on him, Lorenzo Tate asked that nigga he asked that nigga for a cheeseburger, kept fucking with him, man, popped that nigga right in broad day. Like it was a lot of shit going on. We talking about one nigga came when he stomped the nigga out right in front of the niggas. Yo, bro, I can't pick when he finally he put the gun in the young boy hand and shit like that when them niggas was joining, and she was like, yo, what the fuck you showing my son all this Bull showing me how to do it. I'm trying to show him how to be a man. She trying to tell this nigga it's more to life and being a man than that type of shit. It was a lot of shit going on that John, bro. I can't take Juice over that shit, bro.
I put Juice over it.
I can't.
Menace to Society is in my top 5. Like,
and then that scene at the end, nigga. The scene at the end. Oh my god.
You talking about when it in the drive by? Yeah.
Even the scene in the beginning when he was like, "You acting like a little bitch right now, nigga. Don't mean a little bitch when you come out there." Da, da, da. Hey, what's up now, nigga? Bop, bop, bop. Blowing motherfucking heads off. The bitch screaming, It was crazy. When them niggas was running, the dog bit them niggas. So y'all, like, you know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, nigga. It's too much shit going on in this society, bro.
I feel like the scene in Juice where where Q was at his locker, and then he closed the locker, and then Bishop popped up on him, and he checked him. I feel like that was a more. That scene right there was like way more.
Not when they had the interrogation when he was under the lights and he was like he was stuttering and shit like that. And
that scene was way more intense, dog, than some shit that was like. And I'm not sneezing at Menaces. That's one of my favorite movies. I just can't put it over Juice.
We can disagree on that. You put Menace over that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know what this nigga talking about, bro. It's too much shit going on in Menace, dog. It's just too much shit going on in that shit for me, bro. Too much shit. When the bitch called him, she was like, yo, I'm pregnant. He was like, well, bitch, what the fuck you calling me for? Like, what you talking about? Boss like, no, chill. I gotta go handle this. The nigga ran across the street, all like suspicious and all that shit. Yo. Hey, what's up, partner? What's up, all that shit you talking about? What's up? Hey, yo, fam, I don't really think you know me like that. They stomped this nigga the fuck out right in the project. Yo, fam, that's my shit.
Nah, Menace to Society is that shit. I'm not saying it.
Listen, Juice is dope, but I can't take Juice over that, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. I don't even know if I could take Juice over Boys in the Hood at this point. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know,
You
bro.
being super disrespectful now.
I don't know, bro.
You like Boys in the Hood over Juice?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro.
Y'all
Boys in the Hood is hard, bro.
Bugging.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yo, bugging.
That's not even Pac best role, bro.
Bishop not his best role?
Nah.
You put Birdie over Bishop?
I like the joint he got when he the cop.
Oh, you talking about gang related?
I think it's that. I think it's another joint he got.
Gridlock?
I think it's Gridlock. Is it Gridlock?
No, Gridlock. He was kind of like a recovering. I think he was like a recovering addict or some shit like that.
The gang related shit.
Gang related was the one when he was a cop.
Yeah. I don't know.
That was his last role.
Yes, that role was crazy. Like it showed diversity in his joint. Like those are iconic scenes. But
Right.
you talking about him actually doing the act to him actually feeling bad about it, showing remorse about it, and still trying to hold up his end of the bargain. Like as far as cops are always supposed to stick together and shit like that.
Right.
He showed more diversity in that, and he showed more diversity as Birdie. I mean not Birdie. In Poetic
Gridlock?
Justice.
Poetic Justice when he was Lucky.
Yeah. Lucky might be his best role because he had both. He was hard, but he was sensitive at the same time. So it's like that. Juice is not his best role. I mean, it's not his best.
I don't know,
best role, bro.
That's debatable. That's super debatable.
It's one of his iconic scenes in there, but that's not his best role, bro. He showed more diversity.
Niggas got Bishop tattooed on their arms, like it's that real.
Niggas still dress up as fucking Lucky for Halloween to this day, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just
I don't know. I'm not saying Bishop. I'm not saying Bishop is necessarily his best role, but it's
like I said,
man,
it's iconic.
I don't know.
But I can't put that. Menace Society is probably like Menace Society. What else is up there for me? Like South Central was hard too. Like them Jones. No, it's something about the West Coast Jones. Them Jones was hard, bro. Them Jones was hard as shit. Like that opening scene. Pause. That opening scene. Like I don't know.
Y'all put New Jack City up there too?
New Jack City was hard too, bro. New Jack City was fire.
You like New Jack City?
And it captured the wave of the music. It captured the wave of the music. But that Menace Society shit probably number one. Probably number one, bro. It's probably number one.
Y'all put Menace to Society as the number one like urban movie.
Yes, me personally, yes. That shit did. Yo, I never seen a movie. That shit came right on. Nigga said, nigga got out of jail doing a hard time. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm supposed to be scared about a gun, nigga? The fuck, nigga? You know I just did. You know I just came home. Motherfucker, what the fuck you gonna do? Nigga just shot that nigga right in the crib in front of everybody. His son in the crib and everything.
God.
Meanwhile, the boy Trinell, whatever, fuck, outside showing him how to hold the joint at the same time. Like, yo, that shit crazy, bro. That nigga grew up to be a killer.
What was his name? I think Samuel. What was his name? Tat, some shit like that in that.
Oh no, dog.
Like tat.
He was like, Kane.
Right. Yeah, Kane. Right.
Come here, Kane. Yeah, that shit hard, bro. I don't know, dog.
So that ends off one gotta go. So
yeah,
let's move on. You had any Oh, we were supposed to talk about the what was the name of that? The shit, the movie that just came out on what was that, Netflix?
When You See Us.
When You See It, yeah. I want you to dive into that a little further.
I mean, I'm being completely honest with you, bro. I don't want to talk about that shit, man. I don't even feel like being in that, like getting like upset right now, like talking about that shit. It's just
Nigga, control your emotions then.
nah. It's not even that. It's just the fact of the matter is like, it's very fucked up. It's very frustrating. Like, you know, niggas was basically the wrong place, wrong time, and you know, kids were falsely accused of a crime that they knew that they had nothing to do with, and these children, you know, went to prison. And one in particular, Corey Wise, you know, had it bad. It was Corey Wise, Anton, Yusef, Rodney. I gotta fucking look up the other name. Shit. Hold on, let me look this shit up.
Did you see the movie at all, Dave?
Nah, but I am familiar with some of the stories on there.
I gotta check it out. I heard it's like heavy though.
I feel like every time something like this come out, it's just like the same reaction. Like motherfuckers is just mad for a little while, and then they go back to
right back to status
yeah,
quo.
it's just like so I don't even want.
And Richard, it was
it
was Raymond, Yusuf, Curry Wise, Anton, and Ramirez. So yeah, they and the person who basically put him behind, the prosecutor, she was Linda Fairstein, and you know, basically she wanted somebody to take the fall. A child, not a child, a jogger, a white woman was jogging at night. I don't know why the fuck she was jogging at night. Anyway, you know, she was hit and attacked and raped and by someone, and all these children were actually in the park, you know, having fun or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. They weren't on the scene. There's no DNA, no semen or anything like that was found on them, but yet, you know, police held them, you know, 24 hours against their will, and basically, and trying to get a confession out of them, and you know, they wanted to go home. They was hungry, so they basically said whatever they wanted them to say, or whatever the case may be, right. And that's what, you know, had them, you know, guilty and served between 6 to 13 years. And I know Corey Wise, you know, was raped, stabbed, and all types of shit in jail. And they eventually got out, and they had a settlement for like, you know, $49 million, and they just got another $3 million because of, you know, the Netflix shit. Yeah. And Linda, she lost her deal with you know, her longtime publishing deal, which is bullshit because they all knew the real story. The real story came out, you know, years and years ago, the real documentary. But, right. Because of Netflix being so big, you know, all of a sudden now they want to, you know, drop it because now everybody, you know, knows. So, you know, the bait and switch bullshit.
So all the money that they got was like just basically like just restitution money then.
Yeah, but there's no amount of money that you can take. Like they were like kids. Like, you know, the youngest was like 14 years old. You know, the oldest was like 16. You know, you telling me somebody 14 years old is capable of doing some shit like that. Right. Like, come on, bro.
It kind of remind me of the when I heard about this shit. It kind of reminds me of the Emmett Till story. Y'all remember Emmett Till got. Yeah. You know, he got mutilated pretty much, like for like whistling at like a white woman, and she like made up some sort of story or some shit like that, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like that, and it's like that's
to me. This shit was like all that shit is horrible, but for these kids, they were going like straight to Rikers and shit like that at 14 years old. 14 years old, yeah. With the stigma of rape on their name, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like setting them up to get fucked, like literally, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just the situation, and it was horrible. So, you know, 30 years later, she lost her deal. You know, the one of the other dudes that was just died, you know, the other day over that shit. I guess all the backlash and all that shit. I actually DM'd the bitch and said, "Fuck you, bitch, you racist," whatever case may be.
You DM'd her?
Yeah, I DM'd the bitch, and then
what's her name? Linda.
Yeah, Linda Fairstein.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
And she quit her quit her Instagram or whatever because I guess niggas was, you know, all on her. So, you know, yeah.
Did you write it in caps? It's like all caps.
No, I wasn't all caps. I see somebody tag her. I'm like, oh, okay. She got 1,200 followers, so she gonna see this. Fuck you, bitch.
She gonna see this.
Fuck you, bitch.
Right.
Racist motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I had to let her at it. You know what I mean? But the dude that played Corey Wise, what's his name? I gotta find his name. He did a great fucking job, man. He deserves an Oscar for that shit, man. If you haven't seen that shit, check that shit out, man. It's very fucking depressing. Very, very sad. Yeah, because that shit can happen to any fucking body, for real. Like, and that's the fucked up situation about it. So yeah, that shit was sad.
Let me ask you guys this: do you guys feel like do y'all feel like that that's a clip from the movie or something?
No, but
Do y'all guys feel like racism is as prominent as it once was? Or like, to me, I feel like racism isn't as visibly prominent as it once was, but I feel like it is. It's like
very visible. It's very visible.
No, I'm saying, like, as far as like hanging motherfuckers from trees,
It's people still getting hanged from trees.
I know, but I'm
Not
saying
as much.
not at a rapid pace like how it once was.
It just changed the form. It goes from that to actual police actually just open fire.
That's what I was getting at. That's what I was actually getting at. So that's what I'm.
All the KKK niggas, became cops. You know what I mean? Their ancestors, I'm sure most of them are cops, and that's why they letting the shit.
No,
ride.
because I'm saying, like, for instance, back then we couldn't even use the same bathroom. You understand what I'm saying? How it was so segregated. We couldn't use the same bathroom, the same water fountain. Niggas was getting sprayed down with fucking hoses.
They just got more creative.
But that's
what they do it.
That's why I was asking the question that I asked. I said, that's why I said, do y'all still feel like it's as prominent as the ones was, but it's just in a different form?
It's definitely more prominent. I think they're like, all right, fuck the bathroom. We're going to stop LaQuisha from getting this job because clearly she's black.
And I was getting ready to get in it. I feel like racism is now, not only racism, but also slavery is corporate now. Because we're never going to make as much money as the oppressor.
Bro,
Yeah, we can.
we all
Not under the 9 to 5, not under 9 to 5 stigma. No.
Bro, it does not matter. LeBron James is a fucking multi-millionaire. He's never going to make more money than any of these fucking these execs or any of these presidents or these owners. Dog, is never going to have. They never going to put him in position. He's a slave. Like, although Brian got money, I'm just using him for an example. Although he has money, he's a slave to like Nike, who's still the owner of Nike is white. You understand what I'm trying? Or the owners, whatever. Like, we're still under the white man.
I don't think he's a slave.
Bro. They set you up to have your own shit, but they never. The oppressor's never going to give you more money than us. Like,
if he was a slave, then they would shut him up a long time ago for all the shit that he be doing and shit he be saying. Like,
I mean,
disagree with you.
but that's
as far as making more money than
that's
owners
that's
and
monitored.
5%ers
It's
and shit
monitored
like that.
though, bro. All this shit is monitored. Like a lot of these athletes. That's why a lot of them don't like they'll go on social media and shit, but a lot of stuff gets. Like, it gets flagged. A lot of them had to remove a lot of the tweets and shit that they send out and post. Bro, these motherfuckers don't got as much free range as you really think. Like,
bro, these niggas is getting paid millions of dollars to
do what they
play
love.
a sport.
To do what they love.
that's fine.
All right, it don't matter the racist context, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I read something about, like, I forgot what league. It might have been the NBA's, like, trying to change the term owners and shit like that. It's just like, bro, I feel like niggas is just bitching way too much, bro. Because, like, Brian got more than a lot of white people out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand
so, like,
that.
It can't
Yeah,
like,
I hear the point you're trying to say. I just can't agree to say that he a slave.
Niggas not a slave, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas making so much bread.
Like,
all
I'm
these
no
athletes
slave.
are.
Like, and
But
I don't have nowhere near as much money.
All these athletes are. I think it's on a way bigger scale than
All that I'm trying
black
to
and white.
all that I'm trying
You
to
know
say
what I mean?
all that I'm trying to say is that although, like we're saying, we're just using LeBron for an example, although LeBron does get paid millions, the thing is LeBron's rich just like Floyd. They're rich to the typical black person,
They not
To the
rich
typical
to the
person.
to the typical
To the
person.
typical
person.
person. Yeah,
Not
but
person.
It's brackets of money, bro.
It
Like,
is.
Of course,
It
he's
is.
never
It
gonna
is.
be
It
like
is.
a Jeff Bezos and shit like that. Like that's different type of money. And Jeff Bezos not gonna be the Rothschilds and shit like that. It's just levels to this money shit. That's all.
is.
That don't
is.
mean you're a slave because you didn't hit a certain quota.
Yeah, bro. It's just levels to this money shit. You know what I mean? That's all. Like Jay-Z just made it to that billion. You know what I
I'm
mean?
sure Jay-Z been at $1 billion a long time ago, but yeah, I just think this to the point where, because you gotta think, Forbes is only what you decide you want to record. You can call Forbes and be like, yo, report this, et cetera, et cetera. If you say, I don't want to report my money,
Some of
they
them-
don't. You would have to show.
Then some people
like,
got offshore accounts and shit too.
that too, but you would have to actually. It would show like if his shit is accumulating, like he got Ace of Spades, so that shit accumulated 300 million. Then he got other shit that's accumulating that they know of that can't go without. You know what I'm saying? Can't go without Rock Nation. His platform title making 100 million or whatever, and his properties. In the paint that he owes, like, those paintings that he be buying on that shit, they be worth like millions of dollars per painting and shit like that. It gets to a certain point where they're keeping count of everything, so they can accumulate all that shit up and add that shit together and put that out there. I think Hov and Beyonce, I don't think they report every bit of money that they make. I really don't. Same thing with Puff. Like Puff been at 700 million for fucking 5-6 years. How you stay at 700 million? Like it's just no way. Like Puff is not reporting that shit. Or not telling Forbes, all his personal business type shit, which is weird. It's crazy how I guess Dre not a quote unquote rapper because everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Hov the first billionaire rapper."
Yeah,
I mean, last time I checked, Dre was last time I checked, Dre was a rapper too, and producer. But whatever.
I guess I don't know which one
I
to
guess straight
classify.
rapper.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you
I guess
classify
he's
that.
just straight
You know what I mean?
MC, but he ain't. His majority of his money don't even come from him rapping. That's the crazy part about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about Dre?
I'm talking about Dre too, but I'm talking about Hov. Like, if you look at the brackets and they break down his money, majority of his money come from alcohol. Like, alcohol can be here forever.
That's because this is way bigger. Like we chase the music, but like it's way bigger.
Way bigger bags
revenues
out
of
here,
money.
bro. Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish we could talk about what's
Why
about
you
to
think
happen.
Rihanna ain't come back and make an album, bro? That bitch made
Why you think I ain't come back and make
so
an album?
yeah, like so much.
Why you
money
think
off
she
this
say make
makeup
an album?
shit, bro.
Well, and not only that, I think Rihanna was she was fucking with the guy. What?
No,
he was
but
like
she done made so much. She done
Her
made
line.
off that one makeup line.
Our makeup line like
She
600.
done
Oh,
made
Fenty,
more
yeah.
than anything that she's ever
Well,
made with music, bro. Shows,
Fenty
album
a good
sales,
joint
all
too.
that, bro.
That's a
Like,
good
it's a way
good
bigger scale.
Well,
of
good
bread.
joint.
She probably have half of that, maybe, after lawyers and taxes and what she put out for the business and all that other shit. You know what I mean? She probably have like half of that. She probably have like 300, some shit like that. They say it's worth like, 630. So she probably got like half, some shit like that. So it's crazy though.
No, I understand that. I just was saying, I just feel like, like I was saying, I just feel like the oppressor is never going to make you more richer than them.
I think nobody cares about that though, because at the end of
Honestly.
the day, it's like
I'm in this position.
I'm in my position. I'm taking care of my family. Like I'm putting my homies. Brian, for instance, I've been with my wife all these years. My wife is good. My kids is good. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I want to do. I'm opening schools. I'm giving back to the community. Like I really don't care about what the next man or what my oppressors may have or what they may be doing. I'm in a position that I can enjoy the fruits of my labor. I dedicated 17 years to the business, and then I'm still opening other avenues and doors for other people. I think that's just what it's all about. And I think that's the only thing when I think when Ye, I can agree with Ye, and I don't even like him, is when he said I think slavery was a choice. In the sense of sometimes people might hold on to those things, like not to say you for general, but
Yeah.
like think about their oppressors or think about like you know what I mean, the shit they're going. It's like you get to a point where it's just like, all right, I just want to take care of me, my family, and people I care about, and that's the only.
But
thing
how
that's
could you? How can you gloss over the oppressors when the oppressors are the ones that put you in position and actually give you the opportunity to even be in these positions to begin with?
What oppressors put you in a position to do anything?
What you mean?
I'm just saying. What do you mean? Because I don't understand what you mean when you're saying the oppressors put you in a position to.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. So I'm asking you as a man, like, what oppressors put you in a position to do anything?
I'm talking about as far as anything when it comes to like anything corporate, like
So what
anything corporate.
I
You
don't
have
think
in
he
the
put himself in a position. I feel like, I don't think they put him in a position. I feel like he put himself in a position.
I mean,
he was the meal ticket.
Yeah, but he had it. That's the thing. He had it. You talking about LeBron?
Yeah.
He had a talent, yeah, and all he did was he exploited his. Obviously he exploited his talent. He got paid for his talent, but you still have to have somebody that's going to fund that machine. That's all that I'm trying to say. As far as like with your talent, like that's why that's what I'm saying. Like they're and me and Ace was talking about this before. Everybody has handlers. A lot of people look at it like, oh well, I'm my own boss.
But that's still
you still have a handler. You got handlers.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's a platform.
Say that again. Wait. Because Dave just said. Say that again.
I said this is where you get your bag from. Like,
yeah, it's just a platform.
Like nigga, I don't have the bag.
It's a partnership.
They got the bag. They need what I got. I need what they got.
It's a partnership.
You know what I mean? The NBA,
like if you,
they made a lot of money off Bron, just like Bron, they made a lot of money off the NBA.
But if that's the case, then why aren't there any black owners in the NBA?
That's not up to, you know what I mean? They don't own the fucking team, nigga. They didn't bring a team to the table.
That's not true.
They don't
Bro,
want,
the NBA has
they don't
been
want
around
niggas
since like way back, you know what I mean, racist times. You know what I'm saying? Like 60s and 50s and shit like that. Or like just basketball in general.
You gotta think.
So niggas wasn't owning teams.
and you gotta think like,
dog, these bags is just way crazy.
And you gotta
bro.
think like these people, these white privilege, these people are put in position to have this type of money, and they ain't necessarily do shit for it.
And they're not giving that up. Like,
and they're not giving it up.
If you get to own an NBA team right now, you're not ever letting that go outside your fucking family, bro. Be like, yo, I'm giving this to my young bull. He gonna give it to his young bull. He gonna give it to his fucking young bull. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna keep the wealth here.
Like, niggas gotta teach. We gotta self-educate ourselves on like finances and how to really maintain that type of bag before you can even try to invest some type of shit. Niggas tried, but it was just like some niggas gotta come together. You mean Hove had some stake in some shit. Like
he had a 1% stake though. So
he built a whole fucking arena. Like, and he let that shit go. Like,
he had less than a percent of the team. Some Russian nigga owns the Nets.
Yeah, but he owns Barclays though.
Who, Jay-Z?
Yes.
I mean, he's probably what Drake is to Toronto right now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
I believe
the Barclays.
like an ambassador.
He's an ambassador.
The Barclays Center.
I'm talking about the structure building the Barclays Center.
The
that
Barclays
is
Center,
his
yeah.
shit.
He probably owns that.
That is his
but at
shit.
any time, the Nets can be like, yeah, we don't want to play.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just
they can relocate.
I mean, but here's the thing.
It don't make sense to do that. I'm just saying.
It can happen, but my whole thing is like, people have to be in a position to do that shit. And like you said, it's like, it's members only type.
Bro,
club.
we don't own, dog.
Me and
you, dog. We talk about this all the time, dog. We don't own shit as a community, bro.
Oh, you talking about as a community?
Yeah. I'm talking about just as a collective. Like
that's because it was from the beginning of time. It was set up this type of way.
And it go back to my point, the oppressors. Like, y'all like, all the oppressors don't matter. Yes, they do. They still matter.
You cut me off when I was finished. Now
they still matter.
Now it's at a point where blacks are getting their money up and are owning shit. Even if they are using a platform, had somebody. Hove is doing a lot of shit. Puff is doing a lot of shit. Bron is opening schools. Diddy got charter schools. It's like niggas are doing shit that's never been done. We're at a whole nother different time. We never ever been at a time right here, right now, where entrepreneurship was so easy to do, was so easy to grasp, and so easy to make money off of. You see what I'm saying? And
it's
because of that, it's more opportunity. And you're not thinking of, oh my God, I gotta do whatever because of my oppressors. No, you're more so thinking about doing what the fuck you want to do, and that's exactly and that's what niggas is doing. I think if you hold on to that, clearly, like, what are you getting out of that? What does it matter if you make 400 million or 400 billion or whatever? Shit don't really matter. At the end of the day, live your life, make your moves the way you want to make them. You can sleep at night. Have integrity in whatever moves that you're making, and that's pretty much about it. That's how I look at it. I don't ever look at it as of anything as far as we don't own shit as a community. It takes one person at a time. So if each person focused on owning some shit and doing some shit, it'll get better. Everybody get too caught up into thinking about what everybody else is doing or generalizing black people as a whole. They fuck up on their grind. I'm not thinking about nothing that nobody else is doing, for real, other than what me and my niggas is doing. Because at the end of the day, we're gonna be the ones that set the tone for the next generation. It's like with WWE. WWE is to the point where it's all our lives we thought WWE was the shit, was where you supposed to be at. Nowadays, nigga, no, that's not where you're supposed to be at. So this is the last generation that's gonna think that WWE is the place to go. This is the last generation that's gonna think, oh, I can't make money if I don't got 9 to 5. Nigga, it's Uber, it's Lyft, it's Amazon Flex. It's all types of shit out here for you to get money. You don't have to necessarily work a 9 to 5 to get money anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I feel like I never said that it didn't. I
just don't want to hear about no fucking oppressors. Like, I don't care about that shit. Like, me personally, I feel like that shit is going to. It's no point of even bringing that shit up. That's how I feel. Like, what are we getting out of that? Nothing. It's not going to do anything. You're just going to remind people of what the fuck happened 400 years ago. Man, fuck all that shit. We here now, and we pushing forward. We moving forward. And that's just how I feel personally, bro. Honestly.
Oh, man, it ain't been 400, but...
Right.
Whatever.
But, yeah, like a good 160.
Right.
Whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like, I can't dwell on that shit.
I try not to dwell on it either. And
it's fucked up, but we here now. Like, it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I'm not, and just because, you know, I partnership with somebody, whatever the case may be, that's me. Like, I still own my company. I still own my shit, whatever the case may be. Just because we're on fucking all the platforms and all that shit, they can't control us and tell us what to say or what not to say. If that was the case, we would have been chopped a long time ago. Mm-hmm. And niggas listen to us all around the world.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. I'm just saying, like, the whole, it is not as if, like, this shit is, like, obsolete now. Like, how you're coming at it is like, I don't give a fuck about that. That was so long ago. It don't even matter. It still does, bro. It's just that the opportunities and the avenues are more like abundant now, than ever. But it's still people that still has to go out and actually go slave and go get a 9 to 5. Everybody
That's a choice.
It is a choice, but everybody doesn't have like the like are like us, the whereas though we're actually
go get it.
Right. But I understand, but you got to understand, and this goes back to what we were talking about on a few episodes ago. This world, if everybody it would be a perfect world if everybody was just built to be bosses. Everybody's not built to be bosses. It's going to be workers, and it's going to be and it's going to be bosses
for sure. But you still got a choice to still. You still got a choice to have choices. Anybody say, "Oh, I fucking hate my job. I don't want to go." It's like, fam, I don't want to hear it. Like, you know, it's money out here. You see the ads. You see.
But hold on. That shit is hard to, like, get you. Once you've been conditioned, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's all that I'm saying.
Like, but Mia said, like Mia said this. We said this. When they gonna wake up? When they gonna decide?
I mean, how long it take you to wake up?
A while.
Nah,
I actually. Nah,
it took me a while. Trust me. It took me a while.
It been woke. I've been woke. The problem was I didn't know that you had to figure out what's out there. You had to figure out what the opportunity was. I thought about shit that I didn't know, like the infrastructures. I didn't know how the softwares and how to, you know, make shit happen. And then once I discovered certain type of things, that's when I got busy. That's when I linked up with Cheese. Cheese was on the same type of time we on. We've been talked about this shit years and years and years in the making. So to be where we at now, it's not surprised that we had 80,000 listens. It's not a surprise. You know what I'm saying? This shit it's been thought about. And we had to figure this shit out and find the format and how we wanted to do the shit. It's all about figuring shit out. It's not really about, you know, being woke or being asleep or whatever the case may be. Some people want to do certain shit. They just don't know how to, and timing is everything. Sometimes the time is right, and sometimes you gotta wait. That's just the way it is. And I know for me, I had to wait until I figured this shit out. Then I finally figured it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, damn. Now I gotta learn how to use my resources. Okay, once I figure out to use my resources, okay, now I gotta figure out how I can, you know, implement these things and show people how easy this actually is. Because, like Cheese always says, what's the point of having all this knowledge and you're not passing on to the next person? Mm-hmm. And once you figure that shit out, you're good. Like, period. Motherfuckers is too scared. They're too afraid. They wanna feel safe. They wanna be comfortable. And y'all motherfuckers out there listening right now, stop everything that you're doing. Y'all gotta learn how to be uncomfortable, or actually be comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Until y'all learn how to be comfortable in uncomfortable situations, work your 9 to 5 until you 75 and die. Straight like that.
So we'll cap it off with that, and we'll leave that matter where it's at, because that's a heavy topic. I had more to say, but I mean, nevertheless, though, I don't want that to consume the whole show. Let's get into like some lighter shit, some lighter topics. I have a question for y'all. Is it possible to find love in the club?
We got the topics we go to after.
Is it possible to find love in the club?
Yo.
Honestly.
Yeah. I fell in love in every strip club I've been in.
Dog, see,
Ronnie.
you see what I'm saying? This ain't
right
listen.
here.
This a valid question. You
No.
see, you say no, I say no also. But see, Dave
Hold
feels
on. But I say that on some. I don't legit be in love, but like low key, I legit be in love for like. You know what I mean? Just
that
that
mean?
hour. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be.
Just
like,
say it's a fling. Don't say it's a your love.
whatever,
like,
bro.
Nigga, do
I
you know
remember
love
last
is?
time I was at Delilah's, bro. It was this light
Delilah's.
skin, curly hair bitch, bro. Oh my god.
you feel
And
it
she
though.
milked you.
But was that lust more than love
ain't
though?
into
Lust.
bread,
Definitely
so-
lust.
That was lust more than love though, right?
You don't
loved
know
her
this,
too,
bro.
though.
You don't know her.
I loved it too.
I loved
You don't know her. You don't know the bitch.
I loved it too.
No,
bro.
go
I bet
into it.
every nigga that came in there that night loved it too.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But like that's what like I like hoes. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Oh,
like
that's
hoes
real.
are
I do too.
genuine. You know what I'm saying?
I do-
Hoes are
I
the
do
most
too.
Genuine,
I do
genuine
too.
women.
Hoes are good.
Hoes are great.
You know,
They're
They
so
honest.
transparent.
Yeah, they're
so
transparent as
transparent,
fuck.
bro.
they're
Yeah.
not good
honest.
for you, but they're good
They
to be
are
cool
good
with.
for
They
me.
are good for
They're
you,
not good
bro.
for you.
Because once you find a hoe that you can like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This bitch done been a hoe.
Let's go, Dave.
And I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, take
You can't catch.
Kanye and Kim.
Nah, you keep catching
But-
feelings. You can't catch feelings in all.
Nah,
over,
man,
and
fuck
you
all that,
eventually
man.
catch feelings
Listen,
for
man.
all.
Let me say this real quick,
hoes
Dave.
make the best housewives, bro.
I,
Real rap.
I agree. Listen,
Real rap, bro.
Never.
I want to say this real quick. It doesn't matter about a woman's past because, and when I say it like this, once she gets to you,
Don't
that
matter.
doesn't matter because you should be able to upgrade this bitch's mind to a whole completely
Whole
different
level,
level, bro.
I agree with that.
It
but
don't
some
even
hoes,
matter.
But some hoes are never never stop being hoes. Dog.
Bro, and I don't gotta worry about the sex being good because she done been through it a lot.
No, you
Exactly.
gotta worry about her fucking around on you more than
See,
more
don't
than
care.
anything.
But that's the thing though. Me and you have talked about this before though. Also, too, Ace. Trust. What you're spiraling into is trust. Her fucking worrying about her fucking around on you.
It's not even worried about just from experience. Like hoes are gonna be hoes. Hoes don't view. It don't matter what you do for some hoes. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. They just nobody really owns the pussy. Like nobody.
Nobody own no pussy.
No
bro.
pussy, bro.
I'm just saying.
Like good
more-
girl,
more
hoe, they
importantly-
all hoes, bro.
More importantly, bro, hoes they live a certain type of lifestyle, and that shit ain't just gonna stop.
I
because you
agree
wanna
with
ride
that.
romance.
I do agree with
So it's
with
not
that.
about
but-
it's not about you worrying. It's about the bitch actually her nature.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I got.
nature.
Hold on, bro.
Some
Hold on,
hoes
hold
is
on.
just
Break it
it's in
down.
their-
Break it
it's-
down.
It's in their nature.
Bro, I don't mean no disrespect to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Who's like, no, that's my wife. I don't care, bro. They all hoes. You hear me? They all got whole tendencies and shit like that.
disagree.
Like, I mean, that's cool. They gonna do what the fuck they want to do regardless, bro. I don't care what label you
That's
put
everybody.
on them. Hold on. I don't care what label you put on him. Like, oh, she only fucked 5 niggas, so she not a hoe. Oh, this bitch fucked 30 niggas, so she is a hoe. Them bitches is both liable to do the same shit, bro.
You missing
like,
the
the same exact
yeah,
shit.
but you're missing the point. The hoes that are hoes that's a certain type of lifestyle that they're not going to stop. That lifestyle in general is
Bro,
is,
what you mean?
is,
All right,
is
no,
a,
I
is
feel
like,
like
a
you're
fucking
talking
drug.
about like a whore, bro. Like a whore is like.
Wait.
a bitch who is just like-
Wait. Let's differentiate. Let's
Because he's saying something different.
real
bro.
quick. Let's differentiate. Let's nip this in the bud. What is a hoe to you, Ace?
The bitch that's addicted to the lifestyle. The
What's
bitches
the
that
lifestyle? Elaborate, please.
the bitches that be in the back of the rented Rolls Royces with the fucking lights every other day, and they got a different nigga in there, and whoever's paying the most money this particular
Bro,
weekend
do you
is
not
the
think,
highest bidder.
Hold on, bro. If you don't think that the bitch sitting next to, if you don't think like, okay, she's a hoe, right? because she's been put in that position. You don't think your girl or whatever the case may be, if she had that opportunity, she wouldn't be doing that?
She wouldn't be doing that at all.
That's what you feel, bro.
That's not what I feel. That's what I know.
Look,
period.
Man, you don't
I
own that.
definitely
I'm not
know.
saying that, like, I'm saying your particular
I definitely
relationship.
know. Yeah,
know
you
what I'm saying?
can't.
But, like,
You can't. Yeah, because my situation is completely different, my nigga.
all right, that's
we
cool.
not about
bro.
to do that.
I
not
gotta
about to do that.
I gotta say things for.
Fuck outta here,
I gotta
man.
say things. Look, see, but you see, he hurt though. You know
I'm
what
not
I'm saying?
hurt.
It hurt him.
I'm not
Just
hurt.
the thought of it hurt
You
him.
It's not even a thought.
You
what I'm
offended
saying?
it slightly.
My thing is, you don't know my woman, so you can't.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
speaking
Like,
in a general. You know what I'm
He
saying?
talking about
keep it
female.
general,
He talking
bro.
about female nature.
no, he said you. Like when you say you, like you're talking about me personally.
Oh,
if you
bro,
say
you
in
can't
general,
feel attacked right now, bro.
I'm not feeling attacked. I'm just saying. But if you say words like you and you don't know my situation, that can't fly. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know my situation.
Oh, no,
If you keep it general, it's completely different.
So wait. Let's get back to let's put the gloves back on, fellas. We're going to get back to what we were talking about.
I'm not duking.
No. I'm just saying
chilling.
because so a hoe to you is basically a girl that's addicted to the lifestyle.
Addicted to the lifestyle.
What's the
different men-
lifestyle?
Different men. Depends on how much. The bitches that be in the fucking casino in fucking Vegas. The bitches, you know what I'm talking about. The bitches that selling the pussy. The bitches that.
Those are
They're
whores.
prostitutes.
Those are
though.
whores, bro.
They're prostitutes.
Those
It's
are
still a
whores.
part
That's
of. It's still part of. They still live regular lives too at the same time.
Wait, wait, don't.
Let
They-
me
they
wait.
do. They
Wait.
They do.
Let me ask you this. Let me
They
ask
make
you.
money selling pussy, bro.
Does-
They still bitches sell pussy in different. It's different levels of
Exactly. So
selling
that's what I'm saying. Like, what makes them
Different levels of
different? Like, you know, he not. He
I just said
contradicting
it.
himself, bro.
I just said it.
He
I just
contradicting
said
himself, bro.
I just said it.
All right, this
I
bitch
just said
fucked
they
for
live
a
a regular
meal at
life.
Wolf Chris, and this
I
bitch
just
fucked
said
for
they live a
$100.
regular
This
life.
is
the
what
same
make
bitch.
listen.
I just said it was
Listen.
a real life. I just said that.
This is what makes trap so fucking dope.
But
Listen, no,
did I not say they live a regular life?
no, you did.
Yeah, the bitches that sell the pussy, they still live a regular life.
So that's what a hoe is.
yes.
Let me ask you this, real quick. Does a woman's body count matter to you
no,
at all?
no.
So if a girl fucked
It's
30,
about the connection.
let's say 30 or 40 guys, would you classify her as a hoe?
30 to 40?
Yeah. If she had what's a high body count to you? Because I'm going somewhere with this.
At
That's what
what
I'm asking.
age, though?
Yeah, what age? That matters. Because I wifed a hoe before, and I didn't look at her as a hoe. So, I can't.
It don't matter the age. What's a high body count? Because it's girls that's 18 years old that got a higher body count than a woman that's 30. It just depends on the woman. What's a high body count just in general?
For a woman or in general?
To you, just to you, not for men. Not for men. Our body counts are going to be crazy. But I'm just talking about.
I don't think a woman should have more than 40 dicks in her. I mean, I don't know.
That's
40,
too many
50
for
dicks.
you.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
All right.
It depends. Are you talking about being with somebody or just fucking?
In general, just a woman, a woman. How do you feel as your perception of a woman? How many men does it take for you to be like, she's a hoe? That classifies her as a hoe or promiscuous of this bitch is just a slaughter.
A bitch can't be fucking with like more than like 5-10 niggas at once. And
Not at
okay,
once.
you
I'm
know.
just talking about body counts. We just
body counts.
Body counts.
Probably like I don't know. Anywhere over like a dub 30.
30 is too much for you.
Probably over a dub. I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Maybe less. I don't know. Depends.
I'm getting at something.
What?
So we're going to say, right, from the age of, let's say like 15, 16, right? Normally women are getting came, even, I'm gonna give it a ballpark figure, 16 years old, right? From that age, right? Most women are getting came at in high school. They're like what, juniors in high school at that time or some shit, juniors, maybe sophomore, whatever. This is just going off of what Ace is talking about. So, because I want to throw this out there. I just want to say this. I want to say this to kind of give you a different perspective, Ace. So from the age of maybe 15, 16, a woman is constantly getting came at, constantly getting approached, getting dick thrown at her left and right, boom, boom, boom. Now, you said anywhere between 30 and 40 is like, you're good, right?
Probably less.
He said a thug.
Yeah, probably less.
Okay. let's say a girl that's 28 years old right now, right? She's 28 years old. From the age, like I said, 15, 16, we're going to say 16. So from the age of 16, right? Let's say she's gotten approached by one guy per day, right? Just one guy. That's bare minimum. One guy per day from the age of 16, from 28. That's 12 years. So we're going to do some mathematics right now. So we're doing one guy per day times 365, which is 365. Now, you times that by 12 years. From 16 to 28, she's came at by one guy per day. That's 4,380 guys. And you're telling me out of 380 guys, if a bitch fuck 20 to 30 men, that's a high body count? We ain't even we're talking about bare minimum one dude per day.
Bro, all this shit is subjective. Because it depends on the woman. It depends on the person. Every person, every nigga that come at a bitch don't necessarily mean that she entertain them. You and I both know this.
But
bitches that you get their number, you never even see them or never even talk to them.
Right, but all that I'm saying is that's why I gave you some numbers, because I'm saying that's why I wanted to ask you, with your like a body count, you're looking at it like 20 to 30 dudes is like fucking too much. I'm just saying, I just only use one guy. We ain't talking about the bitch being at the gym. We ain't talking about the bitch being at school. We ain't talking about the bitch being at work.
So you telling me you think every day for the last fucking 5-10 years that a nigga fucked a bitch every day?
I didn't. No. I didn't. I said.
But that's what you're.
Listen. You're saying 20 to 30 guys is high. I'm telling you.
I'm saying that for me is good. That's once again, it's subjective. You ask me personally.
Yeah, for you.
I think for me, for everybody, somebody else, it might be completely.
I'm trying to understand why 20 to 30 bodies is high. All that I'm trying to say is that if you meet a girl that's 28 and she's used to a guy at least approaching her once a day for the past 12 years, and she fucks 20 to 30 guys out of 4,380 guys, that's high? That's low. That's super low. Super low.
It's subjective, bro.
Because all I'm saying out of 4,000, I was just using those numbers for an example. Out of 4,380 guys, it's not a bad example because
it is. It's a
example.
bad
Not a bad example,
I would have
bro.
said like one a week or something like that.
You said every day for 360. Come on, bro.
Bro, bitches came at every day,
that don't
bro.
mean they entertain one nigga every day out of all the niggas that come at them,
bro.
Over the last 4 years,
bro. I'm just
example, bro.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying out of 4,380 guys, I didn't say that she entertained all of them. That's the number of guys collectively that has probably come at her over the past 12 years. And you're saying out of those guys, 20 guys is too many? That's all that I'm saying.
For me. So
it's not a bad example. I'm just giving out some numbers. I was saying the bare minimum. Bitches came at 10, 15 times a day sometimes.
And that's the reason why they don't entertain the majority of the niggas. Like,
no, that's because every guy a lot of dudes are simps. That's the thing. Like, bitches don't entertain dudes for all types of different reasons, like their personal preference. It could be anything. It could be because you ain't got a car. It could be all types of different things.
How many is too much for you? I'm just curious. Let's just say you want to be in a relationship with a joint.
20 bodies ain't shit, bro. That's light.
Bro,
20 to 30 bodies is light.
There's so much that's been said that like I've been trying to keep up with so I can, you know what I mean? But just going off bro, I feel like any nigga is gonna think like one body. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. That's what I feel like a majority of niggas is gonna feel like. But to me, it's like they all hoes, so I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, it's no difference between a bitch who fucked 100 niggas and the difference who and a bitch who only fucked 2 niggas.
Like 2.
And
no difference.
And how old are you again, Dave?
I'm 26.
When I was 26, 25, 23, I felt the same way. So
Bro, hold on.
I've been
I'm speaking from field research though, bro. Like I'm not.
I've been
you know what I
fucking
mean?
bitches since I was 12 years old, bro.
That's
so I mean,
cool.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been there. I've been there. I understand. I understand where you coming from when you say that. You haven't ran into nobody that you felt or might have any type of history or been through some shit with, so you could probably feel that way. I'm
Bro,
sure
I
Jesus is the same.
definitely been in love, bro. I found my ex on Pornhub, bro. Like I went through
That's
some
ass.
shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not speaking
Wait,
from no nut
how
shit.
do you find your ex through
It
Pornhub?
just I watch a lot of amateur porn. You know what I mean? Like
So wait, she was
iPhones
getting
and
drilled on
Yeah,
it?
she
No,
was.
she was sucking dick.
She was
though.
sucking.
What?
dick.
Yeah, the
He
sloppy
sent me
top,
the
bro.
video.
Sloppy John. Bro.
What?
I think either he
Yeah,
sent
'cause
me or he
I used to
pointed
get the same John, so I know it was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What was her nationality again? Her ethnicity?
She was black. She was black.
She was
That's
black.
crazy.
Oh, it looked. I think it said like mixed girl taking BBC
it said-
or something like that.
The caption was like Latina. Cause I
that's
typed
what
in a lot of like
right.
I type in exactly what.
So
I wanna see,
Latina
like,
taking 12-inch
no,
BBC.
no, you drawing.
It was something like that.
Nah, bro, you draw. It was the caption was crazy though. The title was fucking wild.
Yo! All right, hold on, real quick. All right, so what is your go-to when you go Pornhub on that shit?
It depends on the mood I'm in that day.
That's a good ass answer.
Amateur porn is
Now,
where it's at. This nigga
I
put me
don't
on
even do a lot
amateur
of,
porn, bro.
They
Dave put me on amateur
They
porn.
be having something to prove in them.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
It's like a real.
It's more relatable.
It's a real
It's
job.
relatable, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
relate
I
to
definitely put-
Lexington Steel.
I definitely put.
Yeah, like I don't get turned on by like Jada Fire no more or nothing like that.
It's corny.
I
and
can't
they not
do it.
really
You like
enjoying
seeing the
dick.
bitches that look like they down the street and all that shit.
Yeah,
like
like
they just
yeah,
on the block, bro.
yeah, like it's more relatable.
Way more relatable.
It
I type
is.
in hood thought a lot,
Every-
bro. That shit be
thought.
Real talk,
fire,
real
bro.
talk.
Hood
Fire,
thoughts.
bro.
Hood thought be fire, bro.
Yeah.
Car, not getting fucked in cars
Yeah,
and
Will
shit.
Jones,
Yeah,
Car Jones,
yeah.
bro. What?
Yeah,
Car Jones be fire, bro.
yeah.
It's just because it just be niggas with they phones. Like it be us. You know what I'm saying? Like I got some Jones on my phone that I'm waiting to upload. You know what I mean? Real right.
Yo, that's real
I'm
tough.
gonna wait till I got like a little bit of like a portfolio because I want to make a check off that.
Yeah,
Right.
you remember like porn back in the day? With you had to
terrible.
like do the smuts used to come in the fucking barbershop and all that shit. You was grabbed.
Yeah, man. Jeff
Yeah.
sold me a bag of
Yeah.
DVDs of porn. Like,
That's
remember he was
trash.
walking around with that
Yeah,
duffel bag?
yeah. It was terrible,
porno
yo.
sold me like
X
5
videos
for 20,
fucked the
bro.
game up.
I also don't like porn that has that actually contains music in it.
No.
I hate they bad Jones,
it.
bro.
Shut up.
I hate the bad acting in the genre.
That too.
And the porno.
With like a script.
Yeah.
Like I don't like the script. That's why I like amateur porn because
Who
it's
at the
right
front?
on
It
the.
just be a nigga that's already getting it cracking.
Yeah, it's
like,
getting cracked from the rib.
Yeah, from the
already
rib.
hitting,
Like
bro.
Justin Slayer, he had like the sky blue trees on with the beater.
Yeah, that's light. Like I don't want to. I
Porn is
don't. I
like
don't.
very educational though.
They are. I learned a lot of shit
Yeah,
from
bro.
porns,
I
bro.
learned
A
a
lot of shit from
on
porns.
You
dog.
know, Robbie trying to say, "Oh, y'all need to stop watching that porn. Your pussy on mine." I'm like,
I think
bro,
he's
what
Rob
the
told me to
fuck
stop beating my
happened?
pole, bro.
He said,
What the fuck happened to you, Rob?
You know, it's a new thing. It's a new epidemic out called no fap.
Bro, I'm cool.
That's
bro.
like
I'm
semen
beating
retention.
I'm beating my dick,
What's
bro.
that?
No fap. That it's like semen.
beat
It's like
your pole.
yeah. It's like semen retention. It's like
Bro, I get angry if I don't nut in a couple days.
Yeah,
bro,
I
get
have-
mad
I
as
have-
shit,
I
bro.
got it- I got
I
to,
get mad
yeah.
as shit.
I
I'm
gotta
so
get a nut
on
off.
I gotta get a
every
nut
day,
off,
fam.
yeah.
I gotta get a nut off every day, fam. I'm sorry.
at least once a
One way-
day,
one way or another,
or
fam.
every other day. Yeah,
One way or another, every day, fam. One way or another.
that's real shit though.
Either you giving me some ass, or
But you know, I heard that you lose you actually could lose hair and shit like that.
my shit is
Fucking
dangling.
You know, I'm just saying like
Fuck.
no,
Give me the woo.
right, right. My shit is dangling.
If I
Right.
pull my shit out right now, this shit get dark in this.
I'm just saying that's what I heard. I heard you you could lose hair if you beat your dick constantly every day.
That's a lie.
I heard you could lose hair.
That's
and
a
shit.
bullface lie.
Real shit.
I know from experience.
Ain't that no experience.
Yo, I ain't touched my ex-fiance in 9 months. So I was beating my dick every day faithfully, nigga. While I was growing dreads, nigga.
Why didn't you touch her for 9 months? Let's elaborate on this. This sound nuts.
Damn, that's fucked up.
It was no pregnancy though, right?
Set myself up for this.
Nah, I'm thinking about a kid.
No, you know,
Y'all wasn't.
You know, sometimes you meet somebody and it's better. Y'all better off as friends and shit like that.
No.
You never fuck somebody and you thought the shit was lit, and then you realize y'all not on the same page sexually. So it's like you don't even feel that person like on that vibe, and you just rather not do it because you should shrivel up like a shrimp every time it's time to get to the bedroom.
So you wasn't sexually attracted to her?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I preferred porn over. That
Wow.
Yeah.
That's heavy.
Yeah.
Do you think that was the ultimate demise of your
Yes, because
relationship?
I believe that sex is just important as love, and
sex is like 80, probably like 85% for me, bro. Like super high though.
I will always stick to 60-40.
Fuck that. It's higher for me. For me.
I mean, eventually that shit goes away once you get older and all that shit, but it's definitely up there.
Bro, if your girl took the pussy away for 2 months, you going to snap. Either that or
She just grind me the fuck up the other day. We was fucking and she was just like, yo, damn, like, how you ain't get no ass? Because I told her, like, I was nervous the night we was fucking when we got engaged. I was nervous because last time I was engaged, we didn't fuck that night. We just, laid next to each other. It was real awkward. She was like, how you ain't get no pussy? Like, and y'all just got engaged. Like, how you?
I don't understand that. Right.
That's the night I realized this is not the person I need to marry.
Right.
And I just spent all this money on this ring, and I'm fucking ass for that. Like, this shit is going back. Like, or she's, taking it and doing whatever the fuck she's doing. Which she did take it and do whatever she wanted to do with it. But
yikes.
Yeah, that shit was wild. But yeah, man, I prefer porn over,
You prefer at that time.
At that time, yeah.
That's nuts, dog.
Yeah.
I can't have a live in, and y'all were living together, right?
Yeah.
I can't have. Ooh, that's a bad John, Pop.
Bad John, Jim.
That's a bad John.
Bad John, Jim.
Damn, that's a bad John.
It's a good girl. Wish her the best, but yeah, that shit was Lightiano.
What now? Wait, was it the sex itself, or you weren't just physically attracted to her, like body wise? Like which one? What was it?
I think it was a little bit of both.
So she wasn't
You ever,
that.
like try to teach somebody how to fuck you or some shit like that, and it's just like or somebody want to schedule like appointment. Yo, you want to fuck around 8? Like it's just kind of like.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do the schedule.
Yeah, like
y'all schedule sex.
She was trying to schedule sex.
Terrible.
Now this time it's like
she got comfortable.
It's like
that's what it was. She got comfortable, bro.
And then she said one thing to me. It was like, I don't want to be. I don't want to just suck your dick. You gotta get your top. You gotta get topped off, or you get the engine started.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
Oh, I don't. I gotta suck your dick. I feel like a prostitute. Like what? You got a $3,000 ring on your finger, but you gotta suck this dick. What are you talking about?
Let me ask you this: Did you used to compliment her and stuff?
Probably not. I think so.
Did you used to tell her you loved her?
Yeah, I did love her.
All right. You told her that?
I did love her.
No, I understand.
That's why I let her go. Yeah. If you love somebody and you know that you don't want this person, or you don't see anything in this person, you gotta let them go.
No, for sure. I wasn't even going there.
Yeah.
One thing about women, bro, and this was the issue in y'all union. What happened was, bitches love validation. Once they get your validation, then they take their foot off the, they relax. So that's why I was asking you, did you tell her that you loved her, complimenting her? Like once a bitch knows, like once she knows how you feel, and once she knows like her place in your life, that's when the acting up starts, bro. That's when the babe, I don't really feel like fucking tonight, and this and that. Like, what if she would have known that? Like, all right, well, look, like if you could have been like, all right, well, look, you don't want to fuck me, I'll go fuck somebody else. Like once bitches know that you got that ability to go fuck another chick, it's gonna keep her chasing your validation. Like that's why I was asking you. You was validating her, which made her like kind of ease up and want to start scheduling appointments to fuck a nigga that you actually stay in the same crib with.
That
don't make no sense.
That's why I respect my girl, because this is like,
it's spontaneous.
My fiance, my wife, whatever. Very spontaneous. You pull my dick out like
they the best fucking.
My kid was like right there.
They the best kind. They the best kind, Pop.
Right in the doorway. I'm like, whoa, okay.
They the best kind.
Okay, yeah. 10 years later, we still getting cracking like that. Okay, all right. We gotta do. I can do another 10. Yeah, we can get it popping. Another 10,
Right.
10, another 10, 20, 5. Yeah, we can get it popping.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, but your ex fiance, that's what happened, bro. She got laxed. She got lax with you, bro. She got comfortable.
She probably did.
She
I know
did.
for me.
That's not a shot at you. I'm just letting you know that that's how a lot of these women are, bro.
Listen, bro, that shit. I'm glad that shit happened because
I'm
I
going
wouldn't
through
be able to do. I wouldn't be able to do. Like every relationship gonna get dry patches. You just gotta get past it, figure out. We gotta keep the spark. But it's something about having that natural chemistry, that natural understanding, that natural, attraction to somebody.
Right.
That's gonna keep your shit going. The moment you stop throwing dick, 10 times out of 10, she gonna start fucking somebody else. Half of the time, they gonna fuck somebody else anyway. But 10 times out of 10, like if you pleasing your shorty, whatever the case may be, that's how relationships last. You know what I mean? That's how they put up with certain shit because, you pleasing them. You keeping them feeling sexy. You keep them on their toes, whatever the case may be. That's why I feel like Steph don't be throwing enough dick. Like, cause his wife, she want attention from other niggas and shit like that.
I mean, that every time you turn around, Aisha pops up pregnant. So I don't know.
I be saying that. I bet that bitch partially like stupid. I think she partially retarded too. Like, she the same one that said, "Oh, I'm getting engaged," and leave me the fuck alone. And then like a couple years later, after having multiple kids and dressed like a school teacher, you like, "Oh, I want fucking attention and all those shit." It's like, huh? Like what? Like your nigga is like one of the only niggas of his kind ever.
Real
Like,
talk.
Who the fuck can compete with this nigga? One of the best shooters all time. Make like $4 million a second. Like I don't understand. Like what the fuck can another nigga do for you? But give you dick. So like that's probably what
Real
it is.
talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
That's crazy.
I have another question for y'all.
Hold on, but Rob, so that's bullshit, Rob. You saying my hair won't grow, nigga? I was, pause. I was, handling my shit for.
No, Rob didn't say that. I've heard this from.
No, Rob said that shit to me personally.
He told you. He said
it to me personally.
He said it to me too.
Like, bro, why you care
Really tried
about
to
my
convince
dick
you to
action when
stop,
I'm doing?
I heard you lose like every time you bust a nut when you beating your dick, you lose like blood and shit too. Like,
Hey, bro,
my blood's still pumping.
I'm good.
I'm Gucci.
Y'all gonna beat your dick till the day y'all die?
Till I die, my nigga.
Tonight.
He said tonight.
I came in this world. With my dick. I'm gonna leave out this world with my dick. You heard?
He said I came with my dick in my hand. Don't make me leave here with my foot in your ass. Be cool. And don't worry about how I'm tripping.
It says the rapist, right? Motherfucker call a couple straight scrapes.
Crazy.
That nigga definitely crazy.
I got one more question for y'all. Is it possible for friends to become lovers?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Ooh, heavy question.
Nah.
I'm bringing that.
Nah, because your friend and your love, it's just.
I'm bringing that fucking Hassan Whiteside today.
You can learn how to. You can learn how to
bringing
be
that
friends.
heat.
Listen, yeah, you are. Yo, ring me up. What's the joint again, cut?
That joke, pop.
Yo, this podcast dope. Dog. I can't lie.
Oh, shit.
Dog. Hey, yo, Dave got me on every show.
Right.
Dave got me on every
Real
show.
shit, dog.
From here on out, Dave, you got a sweet spot, dog. You can't make it, Dave, I understand. But from here on out, dog,
Gotta be on.
slide, dog.
Right.
Just for that. I don't want no sound bites with that. I need a live flute, like what a live.
Just that, right.
Yo. No, he be saying some real shit though. Like, no, he definitely be saying some real shit.
No, I'm talking about the sound effect shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need.
No,
we need
Dave represent like that youth, like the youth.
the youth. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And the energy, like.
Right.
Damn, bro, I'm 26, bro. Y'all niggas is not much older than me, bro.
I mean, Ace one.
26 and 30, 31, it's different.
It is different. You'll understand
It's
once
different.
you get there.
It's
Honestly.
different.
Bro,
It's different.
Sam older shit,
Bro, I'm getting
man.
married. Though me, nigga, it's different.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, it's
Nigga, I
different.
got grades, bro.
It's different.
I got grades, so it's
If
real
you know,
shit.
you know.
Yeah.
No, what was the question?
No,
again?
the question was: is it possible for friends to become lovers?
I don't think so. I think you can learn to love. No, you can learn to be friends with your lover, but trying to turn that friendship into that,
It's tough, right?
It's tough.
It's tough, right?
Because it's two different things. You're not used to seeing that person in that light. So if you go that route, you might fuck up the friendship in the end. Because,
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you're a lover and you learn how to, it's just kind of like go hand in hand when it comes to, you know, that type of shit. Like I was never friends with, you know, my wife before we was lovers. And like we was always lovers and then everything else first. Lovers, partners, parents. Well, lovers, partners, and parents.
Right.
Friends.
Friends, right. That's like last on the totem pole, like.
Yeah, but
it's important. But I'm saying it shouldn't shouldn't supersede the other ones though.
We're not gonna go out to dinner and joke. You know, I mean, it's tough because partners is maintaining everything. Like it's partners is lovers is the fucking and you know the spontaneous shit whatever. The partners is making sure maintaining everything, you know, it goes with, you know, handling everything so that our parents and with our kids is straight. Everything is good.
Right.
And then while we're doing all of that, we still find, like, time to have our friendship. We be down here smoking or we be doing, you know, hookah or whatever the case may be or we go out, whatever. So, yeah. So, you gracefully, like, go into these things. You know, we never thought that we would just, lovers would turn into partners, that turn into parents, that would turn into, we never thought about that shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? We had a long break between, like, each other, like, you know what I'm saying, doing our own little separate thing. I had to see what was out there, whatever the case may be. Came back together, and then the shit was lit. So, yeah. But I've actually been in situations where I was friends with people and tried to go that route, and it never worked out for me. So.
Right.
And if and initially fucked up the friendship.
It's crazy that you say that, bro, because to be honest with you, I was talking to my cousin one day, right? Lie to you not, true story. I was talking to my cousin one day, and he was around me, and he's been around me and Mia, like, plenty of times. And he was like, yo, y'all have, like, a chemistry that's, like none other. He was like, yo, you never thought about, like, trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like, step it up and, like, try to, like, actually wife her or try to date her or some shit. I'm like, I thought about it, but I don't want it to fuck up our friendship. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like, nah. He was like, I don't think that it would, bro. I'm like, yo, because the thing is, it's like Ace was saying, it's different because it's like, I wouldn't mind dating my best friend or like trying to actually, you know what I mean? Like if it's a female, you know, obviously if it's a female, if you got a female best friend or a friend in general, like I wouldn't mind that. That wouldn't be something that I wouldn't like not entertain or wouldn't like want. But I'd be thinking about like if the shit goes left, if it goes south or some shit like that, is our friendship still gonna be intact? Because it's kind of like, how do you revert back? Like, you reach the top, you were friends, then you want to, like, you like, okay, let's be lovers, then the shit fizzles out, and then how do you go back to being friends? You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? Without it being awkward or...
It's definitely going to be awkward.
You understand what I'm saying? Or
they know everything about you prior to being in a relationship with you.
That's what I'm saying.
So they can, like... They're gonna remember all that shit, like yeah, you know, I was fucking the bitch over here, boom, 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 and I was doing that.
Right.
So you're gonna be thinking that you still in that type time. Like it's gonna be hard, and vice versa. So it's like,
what though?
Yeah, but it is, and I agree with what y'all both got points. Ace is right. That's going to be in their memory, bro. But I also understand where you're coming from. So what?
Once a woman's mind is on this particular thing,
exactly,
it's like second.
That's
to
it.
none. Like,
yeah, that's
it. Like you can literally do everything right.
Absolutely.
In the moment some shit is a little shaky, she's gonna resort back to all the information that you gave her. Like women only ask for, or women hold on to shit, everything.
They do.
So it's just like.
And that
makes no sense, but that's just what it is.
And that's why I don't never advocate. That's why I always say here on Trap, I always talk about don't ever be friends and get to know a woman first. That's the you're friend zoning yourself. That's why I always say it gotta be sex first, everything else after. Gotta be, bro. Because you'll find yourself in dilemmas like I was just saying with myself. Like, it's been plenty of times, as both of y'all know, as me being my best friend, I'm like, yo, I fucking love this fucking girl. Like, this is like on some real shit. Like
your dynamic is
so strong, right? Like I've known her since '99, since sixth grade.
That sex dynamic changes everything.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's like that wouldn't be. That's why I said it wouldn't be something that I wouldn't entertain or even like, you know what I mean? Like look forward to. It's just like, how do you go about this being friends with somebody for so fucking long and then try to flip script and be like, now we're going to move into this energy? It's a different energy. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you do that? And then if the energy is fucked up over here, how do you go back to the energy that y'all once had? How do you rekindle that? You might as well just leave it either where the fuck is at or kind of like none at all at that point.
Once it's gone, it's gone. Like, what I realize now, I'm pushing 30, like, memories will never, ever go away.
Ever.
And you don't really understand it until it's gone. Until it's fucking gone. You so in the moment at the time, and then once you realize it's a wrap, you'll remember that shit. Like, and once you do that, like, let's say for instance, like, I've been in that situation where I had a strong bond with a female.
Right.
We crossed that line. We don't speak at all.
See what I'm saying? I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be that.
And up until like I was happy with my situation or happy with myself, I didn't like. I used to think about that, like oh shit, like damn, like I miss having this relationship, like not being like sexually on that type of time, but more so like damn, I miss having my homie, like my dog, like you know what I'm saying, like fuck, like that shit is chalk.
Exactly right.
It's a wrap. Like we really was close, and it was just like you crossed that line, and it's just like man, it's over. And all you can do is all you have is memory. After that, that's just about it. And you just gotta move forward. So yeah, it was
just a bad situation.
It was a bad John, Jim. Yeah. It was a bad John. The whole situation, like, I got in the situation like on some, as you know, I was like really, what is the word? I was moving off of impulse, like.
Okay.
I'm heartbroken. This bitch broke my heart. All right, I'm gonna jump in this situation.
Right.
Or damn, she got a fat ass. I'm gonna jump in this situation.
Right.
You know what I mean? Damn, she look like she could suck dick. I'm gonna jump in this situation.
Right. Just impulsive.
Damn, this bitch got her own crib. I'm gonna jump in this situation.
Yeah.
Like, just find a reason to put myself in a situation just to be in a situation.
Right.
To get what I want out of it and just move on.
Which was fucking idiotic.
It was like very egotistical.
And it was idiotic.
Very idiotic. Very, it was just a thrill of seeing what I can get out of a bitch. And what I could do and what I couldn't do.
Right.
In situations. Like, and you hurt people along the way doing that type of shit.
For sure.
And, you jeopardize relationships. And you don't know until they're gone how much that relationship or that person really meant to you. But you so stuck into the moment of doing fuck shit just because it's just something to do right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So, moral of the story is, don't fuck your best friends or your friends. don't do that.
Real shit.
Cause honestly, it's not too many women that you can just be friends with. So if you can be friends with a woman, don't fuck that shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's my 2 cents out there, people listening, tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
That was That's pretty much You pretty much capped everything off. How you feel about that? You feel the same way about that, Dave?
They probably like, man, it's pussy. Like I don't.
Oh man,
it's just pussy, Jim. It's all it is. Every joint is a good joint, Jim.
Take your dick out, man.
Don't pause.
Nah, you know what I'm saying. In that situation, like if I got a friend that I want, if I'm friends with a female and I want to fuck, man, I'm pulling my dick out. If it don't work, it don't work. I'll take my ball and go home, man. So
take both of his balls and go.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. What if y'all like the dynamic y'all have as friends at that point is like dead?
I don't.
You don't really care?
I don't care.
Okay, so it was never your friend then?
No, it's definitely my friend. It just fell off. Like, what you mean? Like, if I at that point, like, are you talking about like if I have the desire to pursue her as a lover, or are we trying to pursue each other, or is it just
It's a desire for you to pursue her as a lover.
oh well then,
Just to-
yeah, nigga, like
Because honestly, it's going to probably start with your pursuit at that point.
No, not necessarily. Like it could be just a situation that arises. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh well, you know what I mean, it just happened. You know what I'm saying? We just fucked, whatever the case was. It's not gonna be like, all right, this is my man, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about a chick, of course, but like this is like my homie, and now I'm starting to look at her sexually and shit like that. You gotta blow it up at that point. Cause me and you talk about this shit all the time.
All the time, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta blow it up. It's like, look, I don't want to be your friend no more. I want to fuck. Either she gonna be with it or she not gonna be with it, bro.
And then that's just you just scrap it.
Like you gotta be ready to do that though. If you want to, like, if you want to get to the point that you dreaming about and shit like
Right.
that. Now, if it's just a situation like, we was lit, yada yada, then we just ended up fucking. I don't think that's like. I think y'all can get. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit, damn, we fucked. That's crazy. Trying to get some tacos, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Whatever the case was, you know what I mean? But if I gotta pursue you, like I'm blowing this whole shit up.
Yeah, that's interesting. Cause I mean, I feel like once the reason why I said I feel like it's gonna be like your pursuit of her, because once I feel like a man friend zones himself, as me and Ace were just talking about, I feel like it's like that's what it is in her mind, like inevitably.
Yeah, like this
that's
nigga's my
just,
friend.
Yeah, that's
I
just
don't
my
look
homie.
at him as somebody who gonna like lead me in a romantic way, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. But that's how she look at you, like you're my friend. And that's it.
That's tough. That's why I said, man.
Man, you gotta blow that shit up, man. Like, look, I like you.
Fucking first,
I like
everything
you
else last.
in a non-platonic way. I want to fuck you. She gonna be all, oh my god, but we're friends. How could you blah blah? Look, cut all the bullshit.
No, I
bitch.
agree.
I know
I
for
agree.
me, I went at it a little bit differently. Like it wasn't a bunch of talking. It was just more so.
What, just action?
Yeah,
You sound like Swish.
you just be in a situation and it should just pop off. It ain't
Yeah,
too
like
much,
that's how it be. Like if it happens like that, I feel like it's no weirdness, especially not on the male part.
It's
'Cause I
definitely
feel like,
weird on their part.
Yeah, like it's weird on their part. It's just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Because she's wondering now what are we gonna do now? Like me, I'm not thinking about what we're gonna do now. We did it. Like I'm done. I did it. I accomplished the mission.
So if this is, but that's what I'm saying. If this is your friend of not
But that's
just,
the beginning of the end of the friendship.
that's what I'm saying. If this is your homie and this your friend for such a long time, like years on top of years, not just a year or
He's
two.
not gonna get to the point where he cares until he's 28, 29 years old.
Bro, what you mean?
What I just said. You don't
Dog,
give a shit.
Right.
Dog,
You don't care right now.
No, bro. Listen, bro. Jeez, what you was just saying? The fuck was you just saying, bro?
Basically that the moment that you done fucking or whatever the case may be, she's gonna feel however she feel, and you like, ew, what it ain't about now is about we just did it. What he's saying is that's the beginning of the end of your friendship right there.
That's the beginning and the end
That's
of the
the
friendship.
beginning of the end because she don't just view you as a friend. She view you as, something a little bit deeper than that.
All right, but I might feel the same way. You know what I'm saying?
But let's say if it becomes rejection though,
What you mean?
like if you come at her and you pursue her and it's rejection,
That's what I mean. Like I'm blowing this whole shit up.
it's like fuck it.
yeah, like what? I have to do that because my desire for me to.
I
fuck
understand.
you
I actually understand
gonna
that.
defeat-
I actually understand that.
My desire of always just thinking like, yo, like what if, and then I gotta go by as the male best friend watching her fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Other guys and shit,
A, B,
right.
C, D,
Right.
and it's just like, yo, I'm here for you doing this, and you know what I'm saying? I can't get no pussy, and this nigga only said you was a bad bitch, and you know what I mean, you throwing it back on him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like whatever the case may be, we talk about this shit all the time.
Yeah.
Why am I doing the lunch dates and you know what I'm saying, the coming and help
Right.
you move your dresser
And
upstairs?
the nigga, all
shit
he
like
did
that,
was
and
buy you a fucking box of Mike and
nothing,
Nights.
man. Him and his niggas just ran a train on
Yeah.
you because you was lit off a perk, you know what I'm saying, or something, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be.
Real talk.
Like, no, I'm not ever being that
was lit
bull,
off a
bro.
perk.
I was that bull growing up, bro. Like, I was that bull, bro. I knew I was that bull when I had this little bitch in 8th grade, right? It was like kind of like one of my first quote unquote relationships.
Dave, story time.
You know what I'm saying? One of my quote
Real
unquote
talk.
relationships. I was going with the quote unquote going with the little bitch or whatever. I didn't realize that I was a sucker ass nigga until she was running me ragged, you know what I'm saying? Just all like young bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But my feelings is all caught up in emotions and shit like that. Bro, I think my brother was talking to her on like AIM Messenger or some shit like that. And like she walked down from like a mile. I don't know where she walked from, but she walked down to my house and fucked my brother on top like my pop old Mexican. I mean not Mexican, this fucking Maxima. Outside this this fucking Maxima no more. He just fucked her on top of the car. Didn't put in no work. I put in all this work at school, bro.
That's how it be too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that just showed me I was just like, damn. And you know what I'm saying? As a young boy, I'm mad at my brother for all the wrong reasons.
Right.
But not knowing that, bro, she's the piece of shit, bro. And you just showed me, like, bro, I put in literally 3 minutes of typing to this bitch, and I fucked her on a car outside, and you inside looking and feeling crazy because I knew what was going on outside. And I was just like, yo, this is crazy. I didn't cry. But because I ain't had no feelings for it.
But you was hurt.
You know,
definitely hurt. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely
you know
hurt though. Yeah,
That's a bad joint, Jim.
That's how it be, bro.
But I've been in that predicament like multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a sucker ass nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you don't realize that when you a sucker ass nigga.
Yeah.
You don't realize it because ain't nobody was around. Everybody around me was sucker ass niggas. Just on a better level than me.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You super oblivious. You super oblivious to that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was like doing all the friendship shit and yada yada yada, and then like random nigga hit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking like, damn, yo, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And it took me 23 years to realize that. Yeah. I didn't start like thinking this way. No, I'm lying. 23 is old. Fuck. When was I working at Reed? 19 and 20. That's when I got hip to, you know what I'm saying, Patrice O'Neal and like this way of thinking and shit like that. And
shout out to the late great.
Yeah, bro. And that's what changed my life. But I dealt with all that. Like I was a poetry writing ass nigga, fucking giving bitches little fucking trinkets and shit.
We all were, bro.
Fat simp nigga shit, man. I'm fucking crying.
You never left notes or gave bitches flowers and shit at a time.
Oh man, the flowers is the worst job, bro.
Yeah, it's the worst job.
Bro,
man.
When I sent this bitch like $60 worth of, I got my check, got my paycheck. I was like, oh shit, bet I'm gonna send this bitch flowers at work, shit like that. Sent it to her job, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, did you get the flowers? She's like, oh, yeah, thanks. That was so sweet, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, I don't look at you that way, blah, blah. And I'm just like, damn,
Hurt
bro.
piece.
I spent like $65. Bitch, I want my bread back.
Yeah,
the
real
fuck
shit.
You talking about? I'm fucked up.
Bitch, I need my money.
I just started getting like roses and shit from my wife.
You never used to do that with bitches?
No. I didn't have to, nigga. Yo, where you at? All right, come through. All right, we're gonna go to the crib. We're gonna do that. Boom, boom, boom.
I don't believe you never done no simp shit. I don't.
Bro,
take away the flowers, just in general. I don't believe you never did no simp shit.
You know, bro. You know me. I was mad egotistical, so it was like
if I
was doing something. I was doing something because I wanted to do it. Because I enjoyed it as much. It was for me as much as it was for.
So you never
take a bitch out because I wanted to eat.
You never
at place.
You never met a bitch walking down the street and she probably was like, or at a bus stop or some shit like that. And you wanted to be dropping the bitch off at home. You got a number and everything.
That's not simp shit.
That's simp shit.
That's pimp strategy, nigga.
That's simp shit.
I know niggas that roam the streets to look for bitches just to pick them up and get they jack and you know what I mean, like I'm trying to think. Have I ever picked a bitch up and did that shit? Nah, I know I cracked on mad bitches like in my car though.
This is what like I was going back to say. Niggas have never had like our struggle is different, bro.
You said like, this.
Our struggle is way different.
You gotta think, bro. I was on a DVD's young age. Like we was fucking bitches. Like they were coming, like flocking. Like it was nothing.
So
like,
he's never had the need to develop this way of thinking, bro.
Right.
Unlike myself, you know what I'm saying, and you. I'm not the best looking nigga. I was chubby. You know what I'm saying? I still am chubby. Shit like that. My confidence.
You just got low. Your confidence and your swag up now.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was a late bloomer. I ain't fucked my first bitch till I was 18. I'm not ashamed of that at all. You know what I'm saying? But
your first bitch was before mine. I ain't start fucking until I was like 20, 21.
Yeah, I fucked my first bitch at 18.
Yeah.
And, that was on my 18th birthday. Actually,
I mean, I start running down like heavily on bitches once I start fucking, but it was like I was a late bloomer though.
Absolutely,
for sure.
Yeah, that shit get like that. Like so niggas who have never had the need to develop like charisma and like just anything else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitches probably was just like, oh, this nigga popping. I just want to fuck him just cause.
Right.
So like,
It was
a lot of pussy was
like,
you know what I'm
straight
saying?
like that.
A lot of pussy was probably thrown at him, so he never
Right.
had the need to develop a technique to get pussy to
Right.
to I don't want to say, but scheme bitches out of their pussy.
The
You know what I'm
mouthpiece.
saying? And shit like that. You know
The
what I
mouthpiece,
mean?
yeah.
Like, so that's why that's the difference. That's the difference.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm
heavy.
saying?
That's heavy.
That's the major
I think
difference.
the mouthpiece, you either got it or you don't.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
You
like,
can develop
don't
a mouth-
bro,
you can
probably
develop
in
a
high school-
mouthpiece.
Probably in high school, niggas who was like, you know what I'm saying, lit like y'all or whatever, y'all didn't have the need to like be them. You didn't have to be cool for real. You didn't have to be cool.
nah.
You just had to whatever image you was
just had to
portraying.
show up.
That's all. That's all. That, you know what I'm saying. That's
Well,
all
not
that needed to be
necessarily. I
seen.
wasn't no. When I first hollered at him, I didn't have no clout in there. I got my shit like as the months went on, because I just was. Even now, I'm relentless with my hustle. So it's just like, you know, bitches love that shit. Bitches love niggas that hustlers. They love niggas that, you know, going after some shit that's not really on their type. That's never on their type time.
But
you know.
But let me say this though. Although guys who are perceived as good looking or attractive, although they do have that for them working, looks gets your foot in the door, but it doesn't get both feet in the door though. You still gotta know how to talk, because
gotta know how to
No,
talk.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, but that's what like he had other things going on.
He basically
So,
saying like when you know it's way 10, 15
yeah,
times
you know what I'm
easier.
saying? Like I wasn't really like quote unquote bull in my high school. I didn't become like that. I didn't become like really like bull until like maybe like my senior year and shit like that, when like shit started to like niggas seen I was doing shit in music and shit like that,
Right.
and yada yada yada. That's when like it kind of, but that was like towards the end of my senior year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then like most of that shit happened after high school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Happened after high school. So I was never like the bull in high
Right.
school. I never got a lot of attention, you know what I'm saying? Like my brother was more so the bull, you know what I'm saying, just for trouble shit and shit like that.
Right.
And low key me too. I got kicked out in 8th grade. But as far as like bitches and shit like that, what?
That shit worked in my favor. I got
shit
kicked
was
out of
bad.
Catholic.
That shit came afterwards, yeah.
I got kicked out of
Yeah.
Catholic school, and you know I had the bad boy image, but at the same time, like my grades were so high that I literally didn't have to do shit in fells. So all I really had to do was focus on music while I was in fells. I didn't really have to focus on the schoolwork. The academic, all that shit was trash. It was light. It was like super easy. So that shit was sweet. Like it was like butter, baby. She's know. He was up in the fells. You know what time it is.
Yeah, I know. I
I was struggling.
Nah, honestly, I mean, my if we talking about high school, my like recollection of high school was, in high school you're trying to get an identity.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like regardless if it's with women or if it's just your homies or basketball, rapping. Back then, the epidemic was rapping, was DVDs. So once we start doing DVDs, everything took off. Everything took off.
I went from being a nobody to fucking bitches. Like it didn't matter what the case.
And that's what I'm saying. See, I was getting bitches back then. I wasn't my success rate was terrible though. It was bad. Like it was like I would get them, but it was like you're
couldn't say the
Cochise, but it's like okay, like yeah, like I rap, and then it's
wasn't
like
cool.
I wasn't cool.
cool at all.
Exactly, I wasn't cool. I
Once
just
you
was
opened your mouth, that shit was just like
exactly.
You're the boy with the bars in the alleyway.
right.
Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah, you good at rapping.
exactly. That's it.
Your friend though.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. So my success rate was trash, but I had to develop
Set bars in the hour.
real.
You fucking dickhead.
Real shit.
You had the crusty white tee.
Right. Real shit.
Bars in the hour.
Bars in the alleyway. Right. That's what it was. Pop.
Yo, please
Yo.
title this episode Bars in the Hour. Please, bro. Please.
Yo, bars in the
that's it.
alleyway.
Yo, that's trap, dog.
That's trash.